Patootie.
Yes.
You guys need Jesus.
No.
Big floppy dick.
No, take your fake floppy dick guy here.
Oh no.
Okay. Last time, you
Dragon
all...
Ball Z.
Oh, shut up, you all throw garbage at you.
Okay.
Last time, you all confronted the Empress and,
You can do it, Mange.
AG.
Eggy.
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 Mr.
The
Eggo
Empress
Waffle.
and Eggy about, the crazy shit that's happening in the castle regarding, doppelgangers. Found out that, whatever is there, if it is what... If Alden, if it is what Alden is afraid it is, it's very bad. And you all learned that the corpses of the doctor and the patients that were in his office or his section of the castle were all found dead in brutal ways. And then it was reported that you had killed a serving girl. You managed to convince them that you did not just murder a bunch of people and just leave them lying around. That in fact
Because why the
you're
fuck
being
would we?
set up. I mean, why wouldn't you? I don't know. Maybe you're crazy. Who the fuck knows? You're all a little crazy.
Just a little.
Yeah.
I swear we're good.
We're all crazy down here.
Coming a
Can
little bit of
confirm.
slack.
No slack
no.
for you.
You convinced them that you were not horrible murderers, and you all began to investigate after having Eggy order that the castle be barred and no one be allowed to leave or enter, and the city does the same. Then decided to go investigate the scenes of the crime, in which case you found, after examining the servant girl, it was as loud as you left it, and you examined the doctor's office and his patients, all of which were found killed in various ways. The doctor himself was torn to pieces. The body that was on the table was not the same way you left it when you saw it before, so that was weird. You all had those bodies burned as soon as you could, which is immediately, and then decided to go investigate the dungeons where the doctor had gone when you guys had turned tail. One of the prisoners down there informed you that they had heard the doctor come down, saw him walk by, and then saw him walk back, and that he opened a cell, but they only heard that, they didn't see it. You all went to investigate the cells near the doctor's office that he has access to. You found one cell that was unopened, and discovered a flesh trap hanging above the door, waiting for some poor fucker to enter, which I detected before, it hit him. So good for him. You decided to try to disarm the trap, which turned out to be alive, and upon attempting to flee you, you shot at it, hit it, it shot back at you, in hitting Tori with a needle, but did not. But Tori was able to get it out of her arm before it got too deep, or before it injected her with the weird, gross tendrils of fleshiness that were inside this bone needle.
Pretty
It's
gross. Pretty gross.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big
That's pretty
fan.
tame if you ask me. Pretty
Pretty-
tame if you ask me.
Pretty
But,
tame, you think so?
yeah,
What kind of shit do you get into that makes that pretty tame?
I have a fucked up brain. What do you want from me?
Goddamn.
Answers.
Oh my.
Answers.
I need some fucking answers too.
Regarding that recap, maybe it's a question of inconsistency, and if not, I'll ask the prisoner again. But the prisoner only reported seeing the doctor come down there and walk around. But when Tori was carrying me away, I saw the doctor go down plus the 3 zombie cadavers.
No, you are correct. And that prisoner said what he said.
Okay, I
Okay.
think
It's up
we
to
need
you
to
to
talk
figure out
to the
that
prisoner
inconsistency.
again.
I think we need to get the fuck out of here. That's what we
Find
need to do.
It's just real mystery.
Need some Resident Evil
Dun, dun,
basement
dun.
music in
Yes.
here.
Now the thing's in the wall.
I like this music. It's good.
I'm digging it.
It's nice. Common.
Spoopy.
It's a little spooky.
Okay, well, you are all still in the dungeon unless you decided to leave. The flesh spider has already escaped between the walls.
I want to be a
Uh,
flesh spider.
Oh, you do?
No.
Oh,
No.
there's a way to do that, my friend.
Oh shit, yeah.
No, thank you.
Take all of those drugs, all of them,
No,
ingest all of them
do not,
immediately.
do not do that.
Stop.
Do not do that.
Then maybe you become a flesh spider.
You won't do it, pussy. You won't fucking do it. You ain't gonna fucking do it. You wouldn't need all those spiders right now.
Damn.
Ah,
Oh, I would.
Do it.
I don't think Gazelle would though.
stop egging him on.
Do it.
But I want him to
Not
do
what my
it.
character would do.
I don't like the phrase flesh spider. Those are two words that shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that.
Well, what else are spiders made of?
Um,
I don't know. Hair and
Like
spite?
yeah. This is the part where. Well, I was gonna say, what the fuck was that?
Alden,
Yes,
Alden
he's
is having a
coming.
panic attack.
Uh-oh. Oh god.
Alden, does that seem consistent with the thing that you fear?
He's just staring at the wall. He's not saying anything, but he's hyperventilating a little bit.
I slap him.
Oh,
You're ahead in the game.
Catching at her arm like, ow, ew, ow, ew, gross.
didn't one of you bottle the needle?
Otto picked it up and put it in his pocket. That's what happened.
Did you put it in your pocket or did you put it in a bottle?
Or did you eat?
I'm
Gotta
pretty
need
sure
you-
I just put it in a pocket because I don't think I have a bottle.
Let's say he's holding it.
Well, okay.
Sure.
All right then.
Well, we thought Aldo would be the only safe one to handle it, right? Or the safest.
about to
Yeah.
wreck us.
That was the idea, was that he would be the only ones that would be
Otto.
safe to pick it up.
As you're holding the needle
Yeah.
in your hand, you hear it crack
Yes.
and fold in your hand as it changes shape.
Oh no.
The needle splits into four as though it becomes a tiny spider made of bone.
Oh.
It tries to
Ew.
escape from your hands.
So it's got like four little
Gross.
bone needle legs and it's trying to skitter out of his hands.
It's split like into four pieces. So it's like like an X, but like a
Right.
spider, and it just kind of bent. And there's like little tendrils between the joints that allows it to move.
I don't fucking like this.
This is my
It's a-
fetish. Let's
And
go.
it's hopping off of you. It's attempting to flee from your hand and hop off onto the floor.
I'm gonna
Please,
try
please,
and catch
please
it
hold it. Please hold it.
between
Alright.
my hands.
I'm not gonna make you have to roll for that because it's not hard to catch. It's basically just trying to flee from you. And you catch it, and it's trying to wiggle out of your hands. What are you going to do to contain it?
Screaming's still a free action, right?
Hold it between my palms.
Hold it between your what?
Firmly
My
grasp
palms.
it.
Capturing it between my hands.
You feel it attempt to jab into your hands, but you are made of metal,
Yeah.
and it's very small. It doesn't have a lot of mass, so it can't really penetrate your hands. But you can tell, and you can feel that it's like, it's not So it's that for like 4 legs when you put in your palms, and then you feel like it's poking you in different ways than it should be able to.
Hmm.
To be clear, it's changing in your hands.
Yes. I don't want to hold this.
I don't want to hold it.
Scrape, scrape, tap, tap.
Would we have just a standard adventuring gear? Have a bottle or some kind of vessel? to
There was a
contain it?
There's a doctor's office
Kind of
like
bottle.
on the other side of the door. Maybe we should go in there.
I think Gazelle might actually. He might have a bottle. Hold on, let me look.
I'm assuming that at least one of you has a bottle. You can put it in a bottle if you like.
One of us had a healing potion. We could probably just down it and put it in the box.
I mean, I
Gazelle
have
had a potion. He didn't know what it was.
I
You've
have
had potions before. You've had bottles.
okay.
Or have bottles.
I was gonna say I have bottles for my making my potions or my poison rather, but you know.
I
We've
have a
all
healing
played
kit.
Zelda. We know the value of empty bottles.
Someone's
You
got a
also have,
bottle.
like a shoebox.
I'm gonna say
I got a
somebody's
healing
got a
kit. Would that have
bottle.
bottles?
I assume so. But in any case, one of you will use a bottle, and I assume that you're going to try to scrape it into the bottle like it's a spider, because it kind of is, and to quickly seal it. So you quickly cork the fucking bottle, and you see this weird, misshapen shape moving around with the bottle, scraping against the sides, poking, jabbing, crawling, moving, feeling, as it attempts to
Gross.
explore and get out of this bottle. It changes shapes many times. Sometimes it's a geometric shape, sometimes it doesn't make any fucking sense, because it's just a bundle of sharp needles.
Ajay, do I know what this is?
No, you do not.
Okay. I'm gonna look
Go-
at Eldon.
Go ahead.
Sorry, and ask if he knows what it is. Is it consistent with the thing that he fears?
Ellen's gonna have to make a
Or is it
fucking
Wow.
something
Wow.
else?
How do you react? It could be, maybe.
Eldon.
Do you have any suggestions for what we should do now that we know it's in the walls? Or what we can
Burn
do
the
with this
castle
one that we
down?
captured?
Gazelle raises his hand. I second burning the castle down.
Alright,
Lyle's gonna look over
maybe you go
at
pick
AG.
that up with the Empress.
Sorry. Yeah. Lyle's gonna look at AG and
Yeah,
say,
he's
so,
here.
so how attached to the castle are you guys?
We're not. I don't think we're gonna burn down the castle.
God, even he says he doesn't think. He's not even sure
Not
we're not gonna burn it
yet.
down. Alright, this is bad. Does fire kill these things?
He's not sure yet. We can
Okay.
convince him.
Eldon collects himself, slaps his cheeks a couple times. Okay. Let me just. Okay. For what I understand, if that was what I'm terrified that it is, there is no reason it would have run, because we can't kill it.
That makes
I
sense.
thought you said Otto was something that could.
Maybe Otto can, but Otto is one thing.
Is Otto's red alert thing going off when he looks at the thing in the jar?
Otto, it's not good. The thing in your hand's bad. Bad thing. Bad thing must die. But it's contained.
Want to destroy.
Hope.
You, Johnny.
Me too, little buddy. Me too.
Let me give you some context. If it was the thing I feared, it would just attack us until it gets in one of us, and then we become it, and then that person will attack you, and then it'll infect other people, and then it will spread from there, and it will just keep spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading.
That's effectively what the doctor and the maid did.
that is sounding awfully like what these things, what those people did.
But on the bright side, or on the flip side, things to note from what I understand of records I have read, this thing's behavior is not consistent with that. So that's potentially it's not that maybe. Because if it was that, it would have already tried to do that, and it would have already overtaken the castle, and we would already be all not alive.
So what you're saying is it would be unrelenting, whereas this thing has relented.
Whereas
Yes.
this thing
Yes.
is relying on traps and secrecy rather than a direct.
Yes, if it is this creature, if it was this creature that I'm afraid it was or is, so maybe it's not, then there's no point to subterfuge because it could just overwhelm us.
Okay.
Are they intelligent though? Would it not be smarter to trap something and then
In
infect it?
records, it was regarded with having no intelligence, just mindlessly spreading, and then infecting and spreading. But this is not consistent with that. So at least it doesn't seem to be.
How old were these records though? Could it have evolved?
Maybe it's possible. We had hoped that it was completely destroyed, and we had contained it in the crater.
Yeah, I hope it didn't evolve. That would be bad.
Well, if it evolved, then it's evolved in. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's good if it's changed.
I don't think it would be.
Okay. Well,
If it's not the same, then it's something else, and that's not good for us.
Sounds to me like it's running. Means we might have a chance to stop it if we track it down.
well, now it's in the walls, making it harder to track. I don't know.
Adam just kind of cracks his knuckles and looks over at AG and the Empress. And, is there anything behind this crack? Like how's the wall cracked? The jail, no?
I mean, sometimes people get rowdy, and they hit the walls, and sometimes they have the ability to manipulate elements, and then that becomes messy, and then you have to do repair work. So, it's more from previous damage that's cracked, I guess.
Mashi, can I
If
ask
anything,
Sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I ask a meta question?
Yes.
Is this dungeon underground?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So that means that
what's on the other
whatever's
side of this wall?
Well, there shouldn't be anything on the other side of this wall, honestly.
that doesn't mean there isn't.
So
though.
then if we make the crack bigger, then there shouldn't be anything, right?
Shouldn't be.
Well, I was like, you're not gonna
Try
go.
it?
Well, I was like, we are not going after that meat crab, are we?
Tori's gonna shrug and just kind of go inside the cell toward the wall where the hole is. And she's gonna pull out her sword.
Gotta kill it somehow.
Look, if there's a hole or something, maybe a tunnel, something's been dug out behind this wall, we can probably just, And she starts banging on the wall to see if it sounds hollow.
It does not.
Well,
Okay.
probably just a little tunnel.
Could
I
we?
bet it leads to other cells in the in this prison.
Could we send something up through there, like fire, maybe? Smoke it out. Put fire in the hole, and it has nowhere to go except into the rock wall.
Depends how far it's cracked, but it's not a terrible idea. Smoke it or push some air through it.
We could do that with ice, but if anyone else has fire, it seems like it doesn't like fire.
I could do wind.
We'll do it with ice if no one has any better suggestions.
I mean,
Well,
it's over to
if-
you. It.
We only need a little bit of fire if you've got a good wind spell, right? Well, wonders.
Me and Tori could push some fire through there. And, use the wind to push the fire through the hole and see where it goes.
This should be fun.
Alright. Come over here, Tori. Let's hold hands.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's gonna get good.
You put your hands against the hole, the crack in the wall.
That sounds like a bad
You
idea.
push air, she pushes fire. And you watch as little bits of flame and sparks shoot through the wall. Like you see it just through that little crack in the wall as it kind of spreads inside. You hear it whistle as it travels through this crack in the earth. It doesn't make much. It's a pretty high-pitched whistle, so there's not a lot of space. But it does seem to exit somewhere.
I've returned.
And then you hear a shout upstairs. Like, oh gosh, it's on fire!
No.
That's not good.
Look at
Pushing
Eggy and be like, "Do you have any idea where that came from?"
Oh, it's upstairs. Hold on. Are you gonna investigate, or is he just gonna go alone?
Well,
No,
I
we'll go
feel
with-
kind of bad now. I should probably go see what I may have set on fire.
I'll go with him. I'm not doing anything. I'll
I'm,
go with him.
I'm thinking we should probably go with him. Sounds like a good idea.
Perhaps we should all go with him.
We'll all go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Head upstairs. You look around trying to find out where this was. You do eventually find it in one of the hallways just outside the just outside of the doctor's section of the castle. You see a broken board of wood on the floor where there is a small crack, and it's also on fire. It broke and caught ablaze, and now the servants around it are trying to put out the fire.
Okay. Does it look like there's space inside the wall for like a person or just a flesh spider? How big's the
This-
passage?
It's very small.
Okay.
A spider probably could get through there.
Well, I guess I'll use ice magic to help put out the fire.
All right, easily done. You kind of swish your hand, cold air travels through, kind of dulling the fire and eventually putting it out. So it leaves this crack in the floorboards where you can see the other side of the hole, or rather the crack. Saying that's a hole is a little generous. It's more of a crack. A spider could definitely get through there, but not much else.
Okay. Well, does anyone have any ideas beyond just walk through the castle and I do owl vision and Otto does their thing and hope we detect it? Because it could be anywhere.
Adam just kind of looks around since there are a bunch of servants standing around. Oi! Did y'all see
Yeah?
any weird? Did y'all see a weird thing come up through there before the fire?
No,
No gooey skin monsters.
gooey skin. What? Huh?
Guess not. He'd probably remember if he did.
Not gonna
Unless
lie.
you're one of them! Lyle's gonna
Burning
grab the
place
servant
down
by the
sounds
shirt,
really
shake him a
good
little
to me
bit.
Right now.
Grabbed who by the
What,
shirt?
Jordan?
I grabbed the servant by the shirt and it's like, unless you're one of them, and shook him a little bit.
And then what did you say, Ed?
Not gonna lie. Burning the place down sounds really good at the moment.
The servant yelps as you shake him. Like, no, what are you talking about? You're crazy. Let me go.
Otto, destroy! I'm gonna hold the guy out toward Otto.
Ah!
Does Otto sense anything?
No, not from the guy.
Not from any of the servants in this one.
He's okay? Okay. Lyle's gonna pull the guy in close, squint at him, say, "You got lucky," and then shove the guy away.
He turns and starts to run away.
Lyle's like, "Well, I'm out of ideas. I think we should just burn the place down."
Maybe we should go report to the Empress and let her know what we found.
Isn't she right here
He's with us.
With you.
Oh, is she? I thought it was
Yeah.
just Eggy. Okay, never mind.
I believe the logic was that you decided that having all the most important people with you all instead of on their own was
Yes.
better for your mental sanity.
And
That's true.
also less likely for them to just fucking die.
Yeah. I
No
don't want them
off-screen
to
deaths.
infect the Empress while we're gone. Okay, well. What do you think we should do? How attached are you to this castle?
Can't burn down that castle.
Okay, you're right. That's
Even if
crazy.
it's to save everyone's lives?
I.
Well, I mean, it's mostly stone. They'd probably survive.
Let's save it.
Yeah.
Let's say that as a last resort. I guess there's got to be something we can do.
And I mean, if I was to take that more seriously, it would take a long time for the castle to burn, and at that time, it could just escape.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe
Good point.
we should go to the source.
The source.
So what you're saying is we nuke the place.
Wait a minute.
The source? Like the crater? Isn't that a long way away?
The ship.
No.
The ship.
Oh,
Ship in the forest. A moored ship in the forest.
The Crimson Hawk fellows.
Is there
Yeah.
time to do that?
What if? Well, this does seem a little urgent, but what if old Eldon here? Lyle says, patting Eldon on the shoulder. Seem to think that these flesh crabs are supposed to be completely unintelligent, but if these ones are, how do you say, strategizing, that seems a little inconsistent. What if somebody's controlling them? I mean, someone has to be controlling them, right? If Vidar has anything to do with this, then
Interesting. that
Wouldn't-
you bring up Vidar.
wouldn't just
Not saying you're wrong, but it's interesting you mentioned him.
is it? I don't know.
Is it?
This
Adam just kind of shrugged. He's like, I don't know, but this thing does have a master. We've established that much.
it does seem like someone has to be pulling the strings. Now, whether it is some Vidar or one of his lackeys directly or not, I don't see. Lyle hesitates and he thinks about it for a moment. He says, I don't see why they would use something like this if they couldn't somehow control it.
That makes sense. I mean, it is kind of strange to employ this well,
Plague?
this plague, this whatever you want to call it, without having some kind of intention of getting advantage of it. I mean, maybe they plan to use it to just take out the government and the military. I mean, look, we've seen all these people in the castle here in the town, and there's a moored ship in the forest somewhere nearby. Yeah, it sounds like this is just step one of an invasion.
But can we really just leave knowing these things are here?
I mean, they'll be here anyway. We don't really have a good way of locking them down, and it doesn't And I'm not sure how many are really here to begin with either.
If we leave, who
And
knows
if they
what
are linked, then
who knows
go
who knows what we'll come back to if we do leave.
Well, we don't really have much choice too, but there is the chance that we can get more answers like what you're supposing if we go to the moored ship. If we find the Morosians behind this plan, we can probably get some more details from them, get an idea of their plan. But they might be expecting us, and that's what kind of worries me.
well, it's like the old man said. Something killed that thug, that dealer.
Yes.
And
They haven't-
that something seemed to be messing with his head a little bit. Maybe messing with a few of our heads. You ask me, you
Plus,
cut off the head, you kill the beast.
we're kind of fighting them on their terms right now anyway. I mean, I almost just got infected by one, and if things keep going like this and these types of encounters, it's not long before we might all just be like that. And hell, who knows what's going on around here if the little spiders there can just inject us with, I assume, what would turn us. We probably do need to take on a more careful approach with these guys.
I know one thing, I sure ain't sleeping here tonight.
Oh, it's not happening.
I don't want to sit
What?
there.
Why not? Why wouldn't you want to sleep here, guys? It's perfectly safe.
Lyle's gonna grab
No.
Eldon by the shoulders
haven't-
again. Say, Eldon, guidance.
What? Huh? Guidance, huh?
You're the smart one. We're counting on you.
Oh, guidance is an actual guidance, not the spell guidance.
No.
Yeah, you know the most.
You cast guidance. Do something. Goddamn.
Well, let's. You don't. Okay, well, let's see here. If it's here in the castle, without it actually exposing itself, or us finding the person who is secretly not a person, there's not a whole lot we can do to find it. So it might not be a bad idea to pursue something that we can actually do something about.
You
Yeah.
don't think that it'll
think-
take over the castle in the time that we're gone?
If it wanted to take over the castle, there's very little we could do to stop it, and it would have already done it.
All right, let's go check
Yeah.
out the ship then.
Even if it does, if you stop their master, maybe it'll stop them.
Lyle
We
says,
can,
Maybe.
if we do get to the ship, we could maybe we could assess some way that they're controlling it and then use it for our own means.
sounds a little devious, but I like the way you think, Birdie.
No, absolutely not. If
That
we
is
nope,
that is very
Oh.
devious.
no, I refuse to even permit the idea.
Hey, Majay.
What?
Sorry. Vile was trying to ask a question.
Oh, sorry.
Sure, what's up?
I'm trying to ask a question like the past 5 minutes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's
Did
up?
I don't know if I missed it. I know they said that there wasn't anything behind the door, but did any of us actually check the door that was in the dungeon?
Oh,
Or
like
did I
what
just
was actually in the cell?
misunderstand? Yeah, like wasn't there like a door? That
There was a-
At the end of the hall that went to the doctor's office thing, right? I don't think we actually did go in to the other door, no?
The hand? You mean the crab?
Sure, the crab, whatever, the flesh
Flesh-
monster in the corner.
It went into a crack in the wall.
Okay, I guess I'll just envision. I thought there was a door.
No, I
Maybe
went
that,
into a.
we
It
didn't
crawled
go
into a. It slithered into a crack in the wall, and you've followed the crack in the wall to this hallway upstairs.
Well, wasn't there... We entered the dungeon from one door, and then there's another door that went directly to the doctor's little wing there. And he had his office, but wasn't there another door that more bodies were supposed to be in? Did we explore that room, or am I remembering wrong?
You went to see the other patients, so that was the only other bodies I
Oh.
recall.
Okay, and then when
they were all cut and maimed.
right, okay, and then the other
Does
door,
anyone-
the other door we saw, or rather, Tori and Napano saw, was the one that went down to the dungeon, right? That the bad guys escaped into.
Yes.
Which, again, I saw 3 people go into, and prisoners only reporting seeing the doctor. I don't see why he would lie to us
Sus.
if he wasn't infected. But if he was infected, why didn't he try to stab us when Eggy had him by the throat? I don't know. So, I don't know, do people feel like we should pursue that angle, or just go for the ship in the forest?
I want some answers, and I think the ship in the forest is better than trying to find spiders that can stab me from a distance.
Yeah, if we're crawling around on our hands and knees under tables looking for spiders, one of us is bound to get pricked. So, okay. Well, who's all going then? Just our group, or I don't know. Should Mr. Eggy send some of his guardsmen? I don't know.
I kind of think we should perhaps bring AG and the Empress with us if they're up to it.
That might be the safest place.
At the very least, they need. I don't think bringing them where we're going is a great idea, but getting them evacuated from the castle would be wise.
Once the princess is out of the castle, like, honestly, she could probably take off her disguise and no one would know it's her. She can just join us and fight. She's a demon, I'm sure as hell she can fight.
True, she's not a dainty, noble woman.
That is a crass but not an accurate description.
I'm out of line, but I'm right.
Yeah.
Gazelle looks over at her. Do you want to fight?
Do you want to come with us?
I don't particularly. Well, I looks at the hole in the floor where there was a flesh spider that crawled out. You know, maybe I do want to go for a walk outside the castle for a little bit. AG will remain behind and ensure that nothing gets out of control here, and make sure that the movements of the staff are heavily controlled and watched, so that we can maybe keep this under control.
Okay.
And I will go with you. If that's acceptable.
That is a wise decision, my princess. I will watch over you.
Empress.
I will watch over you personally.
I will
Oh,
huck
God.
you out of a castle window. I would defenestrate you.
Yes.
We've established that you are very willing to do that.
I am, and I continue to be so, and you continue to make me be so.
And we would love to see it.
Indeed.
Yeah, it'd be
I'm here
funny as
for it.
hell.
Now, you guys, let's not get carried away.
Hey, I just want to see how strong she is.
Throw the goblin. That one's like a full.
No offense.
Yeah, any
Sack
one
of
of us
potatoes.
can throw the goblin.
Napano here, I could toss them very far, and it would not be, and so could many people. No
Yeah.
offense to you.
But we've done nothing to warrant being tossed,
Precisely.
Yet.
unlike some.
Unlike some people. Okay, well,
We'd love to go smash some weird thing.
I agree. We are off
Sounds
to,
like a plan.
to smash some weird thing. We should go.
Sounds like a bad idea, but I got no other ideas other than arson. So let's roll.
I'd really rather not have any more people die if we can find another way.
No, I hope that we can find a way to stop what they're doing at the encampment.
If the goal ultimately is to destabilize this country, I could think of no better way to do it than to have everybody witness the castle burn.
Are you on their side?
No!
Okay.
I'm just
You're
saying.
still dodgy with all this morose stuff, and
I'm
Badar started getting mentioned. Now you want to burn down the castle.
I'm not saying we should burn down the castle. I'm saying there would be consequences if we did. As tempting as it
Yeah.
may
I
be.
think we should burn down the castle.
That would be a bad thing to do, wouldn't it?
He nods. He said you get the impression he thinks it's a fun idea.
That's
Oh.
what I thought too.
Oh, Lord. Alright, well, with all the creepy crawlies in the walls, can we please, leave immediately?
Sure. If you wish to go investigate the moored ship, you may. Is that what you all wish to do? Any objections or other thoughts?
I'm ready to move on and go after these.
I'm also ready to move on,
Morrisons.
but I do want to just point out that Mage did agree that that was inconsistent at the recap about the prisoner not reporting the 3 dudes, which makes me think there is another way out of that dungeon. But let's move on. I'm ready to move on.
He was also kind of an asshole, so.
I'm willing to investigate. If you would like to investigate before immediately moving on.
No, I'm not the head cracking type necessarily. I don't really know how I would get answers out of a guy.
You did already kind of crack his head, and that's the answer he gave you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's possible he either misremembers or he had his mind wiped by the thing.
Or he's not saying anything wrong.
Yeah, maybe you guys saw something wrong.
Don't you
Or
gaslight
maybe the
me?
thing's
I
just
know
giving
what.
Up again.
Or maybe the fleshy thing was one of the bodies. Who knows?
Okay. Either way, let's move on. That seems like a dead end, even though it's inconsistent. It's gonna bug me.
Good. It should.
Fuck you.
I need to find good forest music.
Yeah, music.
Well, that's good. Hold on. I had to explore here. I need idiots.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to take a moment to grab a drink. Be right back.
Okay.
Take my pizza back down. Back.
That'll work. Okay. Well, while we're waiting. I guess we're waiting for people to come back. But you are all able to exit the castle without much issue. You're not assailed by anyone.
Damn.
The
I wanted
Empress
to be
is.
sailed.
No, sorry. The Princess goes with you. She's still wearing. She's not wearing a hood to hide her face and a mask. Not a full mask, but like a mask to cover her mouth and her nose. That kind of mask, and a hood over her head. Her
She's
horns are kind of
got a COVID mask?
out from under.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Or
She's
ninja
still
mask.
hiding herself to some degree. She has gloves on. She's out of her imperial garb and is
She
more
looks like
common
chic.
clothes. Sure, not more. No, maybe.
Yes.
Shut up.
Sheik is good. I was gonna say Princess Jasmine in the market, but Sheik is good. Sheik is better.
I like chic. That's cool.
She's still got some muscle. Still could kick your ass.
Well, she probably fits in with an adventuring party like us.
Potentially. In any case, you are able to head to the city streets. It is a misty day. A lot of fog. How unpleasant. People are a little freaked out because the word has spread around about how no one is allowed to leave this city for some reason, citing some dangerous criminals afoot, and that they're being watched for at the city gates or at the edges of the city boundaries. I don't remember the term. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. So, but you were able to move on without much difficulty. You head southward, eventually reaching this tower here. You are stopped by the guards, which you are quickly allowed by when the Empress shows her badge and then gestures it to Alden and his badge, revealing that you are agents of the castle, or at the very least, very close to the Empress. She does not reveal that she is the Empress, keeping it hidden for reasons.
Makes sense.
And you are allowed to head southward to the port town. It's still as rundown as ever, even in the daytime. But there's less guards here even now. There's still some patrolling around, like on the edges. But there's guards are spread thin right now, as you would expect. And beyond that, this little port is kind of eerily quiet. There's still some people around, but it's just kind of unusually quiet, even as you start to head this way toward the forest. You make your way without much difficulty, just uneasiness. Before long, however, you do eventually begin to make it into the forest. And it's nice. There's, the sounds you would expect here. The sounds of birds and bugs moving about, doing their calls. So it's a little less uneasy now that you're in the forest. Even the fog is not quite as thick here. But eventually, as you make your way deeper into the forest after like an hour of walking, you do eventually spot something odd in the distance. Something that, if you didn't know to look for it, you just might kind of assume is a tree, given that it's kind of in a little bit of a shallow, dry river, dry creek. That would be it. And it's kind of sitting there. It's a decent-sized boat. I'm putting you here now. You're all kind of spread out, making sure you don't control. God damn it, motherfucker! Now I have to do all this again. You're not here. Go away.
Can we just drag our tokens onto the screen? Like, nope.
I'm working on it. Give me a second. But yes, you see this boat kind of nestled into this dry creek, which was once part of, you assume, some sort of water flow into the lake proper. But currently it is just sitting here. There's lots of overgrowth on it. It's been here a while, you can tell.
Any signs of movement?
Not immediately. I think that's everybody. Can you all move your tokens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. I did a good.
I can't move Shericon, but that's okay.
I can't move the owl either. But
I'm working on it. And done. There you go.
perfect. I think a good opening move would be for me to send the owl out to like sit on the mast and just take a look into the hold, unless anyone objects.
No,
I'm fine with
I'm fine with it. Owl
Okay.
scouting ahead. Lyle's gonna be walking with everybody.
Send it up to the crow's nest then, and just kind of look down into the hold. And
I'll be brushing some
Are they?
greenery aside. Use my short sword to hack away at some of the brush as we come up on the ship. I was gonna kind of look around nervously, say, oh, okay, well, that stands out a little bit. Don't imagine there are any other old rundown boats just sitting in the middle of the woods. What's it doing out here anyway? I would like to...
Sleeping, obviously.
I mean, it looks like an old cavern. It could be a former riverbed.
Does it look like a military vessel, a sailing ship?
It looks more like a sailing ship to you.
Okay, so maybe they went fishing here before the riverbed dried up.
All right, you're holding 3 for those. Very good. As Napano's owl looks down toward the deck of the ship and it tries to peer down below, you don't see much. Even with the light that's peering through, it's pretty dark in that ship. You don't see any light.
Okay, well, good thing owls are adept at dark vision. Do you want me to roll for what I see, or...?
The only way to look down is in this, and it is blocked, and it is only into 1 floor below. And it is
Okay.
dark, and you don't see much. You can
Are
definitely see it's overgrown in there as well. There's some old crates there, down below.
Any of them open? They filled with drugs?
A couple of them are open. You don't know if they're filled with drugs, but there definitely is stuff in there. Doesn't look like it's in good condition. Of course, you're up here, so you don't know for sure.
They look like they're the same age as the ship, or like they've been
And
here?
they're overgrown too, so it's quite
Okay.
possible.
Well, are you trying to hint that I should roll something and you'll give me a more detailed answer, or...?
If you're
Yeah.
attempting to look at the ship from the top of the mast, that's the best you can do
Okay.
with your owl.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did the fleshy thing have any particular like smell or something to it that like an animal would be able to sort of recognize?
That's a bit hard to describe, but ye-
Essentially, what I want to do is I want to do discern realities with the command option to add the cunning to my discern realities.
sure. Let's give it a shot. See what happens.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll discern realities. The animal has 2 for 2 cunning, so it's gonna be whatever plus. I'm just gonna put +2 in the discern realities and then hit and then click it.
And
Oh, look at that.
Sweet.
all right. Now take that out and then ask me your questions.
What should I be on the lookout for?
Okay, here's
head
an
crabs.
easy answer. Here's an easy answer. Well, that'd be obvious. Here's an easy answer. As you recall, there's a hint of perhaps some sort of hive mind. So, perhaps you should be on the lookout for an ambush, because they might know you're coming.
That's smart.
Okay.
Well,
What here is useful or valuable to me?
Out here, not much. But in that ship, perhaps. There's definitely something going on with the ship. And you get the strong indication you'll get some answers if you investigate there. That's to give you an answer, but that's the best you can do from out here, with the context you have.
Okay.
You would definitely get something out of exploring the ship. There's definitely some answers in there. I will tell you that.
you get a +1 forward when acting on these questions, so it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah. Which is advantage.
Yeah, how's that work? I guess I don't really follow how the advantage on this works.
Well, what if you're asking these questions to set up for later when you act on the information you learn.
Got it. Okay. I understand.
So, like,
that.
what's something useful in here? Like, okay, I'm in here. I'm gonna look at this thing. Is this thing useful to me? If there's a role associated with it, you have advantage.
Got it. Okay. I understand now. Let's see.
In
So
fact,
we've got
there's
the...
potentially an ambush. If you act on that information, you get advantage to however you act.
Mhm. Does anyone like my last question?
I don't know if one would directly tie what I'm thinking of, but I was thinking of looking for a path to the ship, so we know which way they go to and from.
I
Or
was
maybe on
thinking,
the lookout for an ambush. I don't know if
I
one
was
of your
thinking-
questions would go along with that.
I was thinking I might use one of my skills to see if I can see if there's any like foot traffic, or I could see where people have been going in and out of the ship, or if I can see how many there are with the skill.
Oh, are you gonna
Hold
use hunt and track? I was thinking about doing that, but mine is undead skewered.
You can hold on to that question if you want, BB, and then save it for later.
I did throw
I
down
think I'll do...
my trap expert, just in case, if there's anything that's obviously a trap. I'd like to hold that.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
So Adam will just kind of look around at the others. Is Otto still carrying that thing around?
Oh, Aaron just got up, so
Yes, I know. I was...
Erin said she is, as she walked by me.
Okay,
Huh,
cool.
Okay.
I think we might not have much in the way of an element of surprise here.
I mean, does it have eyes or ears? Does it see outside the bottle? Can it hear us?
It
They might
seemed
be able to sense where it is.
to be very reactive to our presence. So I'm guessing it's got some sort of sensing. No?
No, it's in a bottle. What if we put the bottle in a bag or something, and then it can't see out through the bottle? Or I'm assuming the bottle is in Otto's pack, so I mean, vision should be limited, one would think. But yeah, if it can just sense the rest of its hive mind, that doesn't do anything for us.
Mm-hmm.
Storm, were you going to do hunter track or something else?
I was going to do that, and then I had a follow-up move that I think I might try for the first time.
Okay.
Cool. I was thinking about it, but mine is specific for undead. So why don't you do it?
Very well then. I'm gonna roll hunt and track. Sure, it's on normal. 3. It's a fail.
Okay, maybe I'll do it then. Just
No. You fail the roll. That
you
means
ain't
I get to do something now.
he ain't
All
find
right.
shit.
Okay. Tori, you failed to. You're tracking, so you would effectively be kind of moving about somewhere around, trying to find. Probably get close to the ship, wouldn't you?
But yeah, skulking around.
Hmm. Well, here's what happens. You're skulking. You kind of peek through some of the bushes, trying to get a better view of the ship, look at the ground. You take one step, and then you hear a snap as you feel something tighten around your leg, and then yank you into the air. Upside down,
Oh.
Oh jeez.
Ah!
as you're caught in a sling trap.
So good to say. That's
Well,
more than Lyle catch that.
Apparently I did not, so I'm just gonna say I saw that coming. Sorry, forgot to warn you.
Well, you didn't spend any of your questions.
It's true.
Ooh.
And Tori failed a roll.
All right, well, we
Go
better
try
get
and
her
cut
down fast.
All right.
Lyle, do you see anything around?
I don't know, do I?
Do I see anything around?
Yeah, I reckon Tori probably got a good vantage point up there.
Next time I'm just gonna fly up to the top of the trees. It's ridiculous.
If you don't see anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and cut her down.
Man,
Is Lyle going to use one of his questions?
I was gonna
I thought he
assume.
checked for traps.
I was intending to. Yes. But I guess I'm going to defer to the better question of can Tori see anything from up there?
That's true. The rest of us are still kind of hidden-ish.
Theoretically.
No, Tori, you can't see anything upside down while you're spinning around being under the sling.
All right.
I
it's a
can't
bird,
see
not
shit.
a bat.
You can't see shit. You're just spinning around in the air,
Flapping my wings.
flapping your
Kinda.
wings.
Okay. Well,
Wondering why I don't just.
while before Wei runs up to Tori, can I spend one of my questions to see if there are any other like traps likely to grab one of us if we go to help her? Is there a trap? What activates?
Is there a trap there? No. We're
Okay.
safe to free her.
So I don't see traps around Tori. Alright, well then
What about
Good
the one around
job,
my
Tori.
fucking leg?
I will
Asshole.
I will make no attempts to stop Wei from saving her then.
Good job, Tori. You hit the only trap in the area.
You found one. Good job.
Literally
Yeah.
the only one.
We'll see if it was the only trap, won't we?
I suppose so.
Alright, Yasuo's wandering off.
He has one.
Oh shit, he gone.
He's leaving.
You watch his. Well, no, you don't watch. You're a bit distracted. Yasuo walks near a tree, and then you glance back, and you don't see him.
We forgot about our prisoner. God damn it. You know what? He's the least of our worries right now,
He'll be
frankly.
fine.
mean, I think unless he's already been infected, I think it's unlikely he'll stab us in the back right now. He'll probably just try to escape.
I wonder what would happen if he did this.
He said he was on our side.
Have a little faith. It may come through.
Well,
should-
you're able to like climb up and quickly cut Tori down if you wish. Or if you just want to throw
Okay.
something, it's up to you. However you want to do it.
I mean, I figured the rope I could get with my cross spear or something.
Sure. You kind of jab and cut the sling, and Tori, you tumble to the ground.
I'll
Ow.
catch you. I'll catch you. Lyle's gonna run forward, but then not make it in time for Tori hits the ground. Oof. Sorry. You okay?
Thanks for that.
I'm gonna reach over and like
Ow.
take a leaf pull it out of her hair and like flick it aside. I got you. Here you go.
Don't touch. Don't touch me.
Wow, you sure do have a way with women, don't you?
Adam just kind of blinks a couple times. I don't see any stairs around here. Good, Lyle?
As this is all going on, I'm assuming the spring trap caused some commotion, and so did cutting her down. Any movement within the ship that I can perceive?
You think you see something move beneath the surface of this grate. Like something enters like just into the light and then retreats.
Like a shadow, but nothing more
Yeah.
really.
You didn't see a face. Or
But we saw movement.
you saw movement.
Okay, I think they heard that.
As Tori's getting up and kind of dusting herself off, she looks around at everybody else, and then notices Yasuo's gone. Where's Yasuo? Where did he go?
I think he had to take a leak.
Lyle's gonna turn around and look around. It's like, oh, huh.
I'm back.
Well,
Thanks.
I mean, I didn't want to kill him.
That jerk.
I guess this was as good a time as any to get the hell out of here.
You know what? I don't really blame him for bailing, but I am a little disappointed.
I thought he was on our side and wanted to see this through. Are we
You
sure
see where
he's
he
not
went,
just,
Mary?
sure he's not just caught in a trap like I was?
Spider crabs are enough to make anyone back out.
I'm gonna.
You know, that's a very good point.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna try and find like a. Are there any like high trees around here?
Sure.
I'm gonna try and fly up and see if I can't see him somewhere, maybe like dangling from a tree himself.
Flying away. Oh no, wait, he doesn't have wings.
He
have
does.
wings? He does.
He does have wings, yeah. He could be.
He's
He could be hopping across the trees and shit.
It's easy enough for you to climb a tree. It's not a problem. You get to the top of the tree. Which tree are you standing under, by the way? Or standing on top of?
I don't know what's a tree and what's a bush. I'm just gonna say one of these ones next to me.
This one, then. Right here. Okay. Okay, so... No, you do not see Yasuo.
Well, just
But-
because he's. What?
There's bushes here next to the ship. And now that you're above and you're looking down, you do see, from this vantage point, that there's just a slight crack you can see in the hull that leads into the ship. It's barely visible above in the bush.
I don't like cracks.
Not like a small crack, but there's a hole in the hull,
People sized to come and go.
people sized.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And from it, you watch as 3 individuals step out, pushing their way through the brush,
Uh-oh.
hoods of their face with a red branch or a crimson eagle embroidered or painted onto their like shitty cloaks.
Those shitty clothes.
I would like to duck into the bushes.
Just gonna throw this out there.
Yes.
We have to, this is old wood. It'll probably go up in a blaze really fast.
It's not a good idea to start a fire in a forest when you're inside the forest.
That's a fair
if it's not in a
point.
drought, we're fine.
Here's the other point.
Yeah, if they're not in a drought, we're fine.
I think if we did that, we would have the same issue of burning down the castle. But this woods, this is a bad idea. Don't do this.
That'd be
I
fine.
mean, we don't have to set the woods on fire. Like, it's in a creek bed, which means, like, there's rocks all around it. Like, if we set the ship on fire, it's like a fire pit. Big old fire pit. There's rocks surrounding it. The fire can't get out.
And again, as
maybe.
long as it's not a drought, the plants have, water in them. We're fine. It's all good.
So, from my position, are they're carrying red branches? You said.
They're painted
No,
on
they
their
have
hood.
red trees painted under their cloaks, under their chests.
Just like the symbol that we saw before. Alright, well, we have activity. I'm going to signal somehow to the rest of the party, hey, we have company coming out of the ship over here. I'm gonna assume that, like, they're probably looking up at me since I just jumped into the fucking trees looking for Yasuo.
Yes, you are making a lot of noise. They are looking directly up at you.
The party or these guys?
These guys.
They're looking right at me, huh?
Yeah.
You've been spotted.
Does it
I
look
don't
like
think
they've
that's who
spotted
Sora meant, but
the rest of us, or just Tori so far?
Well, the rest of you, I assume, are still in the brush.
Yes.
So,
That is the
I'm
plan.
perfectly still doing owl vision.
you sure are. You still see them.
Well then. Tori's going to wave and say, hello there. Are you the Morosians who are trying to infect a bunch of little parasites all over the city? Because I got a bit of a problem with that.
Okay, here we go.
Do
Been
not
done for the drums.
Here.
Or you taking that
Girl.
page out of Lyle's book.
Well, you're going to give me answers. One way or the other. We're going to draw my bow.
I'm going to use my last question.
Alright, what's your last question?
What here is not what it appears to be?
Oh.
darn.
Adam. Yasuo did run.
Uh-oh.
You said Yasuo did run, or he did
Did
not?
not run.
Ooh.
I'll give you a reward for asking the question.
I would like to drop one of mine as well. 'Cause
Well,
I'm
before
still-
you do, though, I'm gonna do this.
You do your thing first.
So one of these, cultists, I guess we can call them now. They're all looking up at you, weapons at the ready. And then you spot from the side as Yasuo appears in the bushes and jams a stolen dagger into this one's throat.
Ooh, look at him
Nice.
go.
Whoa!
My boy.
Hell yeah.
And then as they turn to look at you, he grabs the one he's stabbed and flies back into the trees.
Woo!
Holy shit.
Whose dagger did he steal?
Still kill.
Well, now that's a Tengu.
And you were in a castle for a long time.
I suppose. I was just wondering if, like, any one of us was missing a dagger.
No, I don't think he would have stolen it from you. I think he might have.
He might have stolen it
Let's
from
check
Lyle.
Dagger's better.
Lyle has lots of daggers.
They're in a
Okay.
castle for like 3 days. He probably just stole one off a guard.
He's tricky like
I'm
that.
pretty sure I gave him a sword at one point.
I like how he snatched him into the fucking trees.
I lo-
Hey, boy.
Yeah, I love that.
Fucking junglers, am I right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Unless
They look toward the one that just got taken away in a bit of a panic. However, I'm gonna find an appropriate thing here. Let's just go ahead and use that. Because you'll recognize it and it'll be funny for me.
I don't like the way you said that.
So, from the hole is a shout of, calm yourselves, don't panic, as a figure dressed in familiar armor steps out,
Uh-oh.
but without a helmet, a kind of short-haired man, with a kind of, he hasn't shaved in a while, he looks kind of fucking wiry, or in terms of like, he's twitchy, he's got bags under his eyes. But you, Tori, you specifically remember this axe.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh shit!
No!
Oh,
Not the
I'm gonna
lumberjack
use
knight.
context.
He's in better armor now, but he doesn't have a helmet.
It's the Morosian lumberjack knight.
Oh god.
oh
There was a few Morosians that had followed the party out of Andoran when the town we started in. They encountered them, and one of those knights had an axe and chased Tori through a forest, cutting down every tree in his path.
Oh, this is the Oscar Mayer situation. The
Yeah.
guard that got elevated.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's him.
Okay.
Yeah, this
it
guy
was
was
terrifying.
chopping through trees in one swing.
He
Nice.
had, like, fucking critted on every attack roll he made against the tree.
Nice.
It's crazy.
We're
Well.
in trouble.
Isn't this just great?
And you're in a tree again.
Run.
Seems.
Oh no!
This seems oddly familiar for some reason.
He looks up at you, Tori, and he looks fucking pissed.
He's not wearing a helmet, right? I can see his face.
No, you see his face, and he's staring fucking with hatred and rage in your general fucking direction. As he rushes forward with his axe and swings at the fucking tree.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh hell!
And the tree is cut down as you are beginning to fall out of the tree. What do you do?
Scream.
Fuck this! I ain't going out like this. I'm gonna pull out my sword as I'm coming down, and I'm gonna cleave this motherfucker.
All right. Hack and slash, motherfucker.
Does my advantage apply to everyone or just Adam, or do
Just-
I get the one hole?
Just you.
Oh, I guess I get the one. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. You do your damage. So roll your damage, and I'll roll mine.
I think it's just the damage dice, right? Can I
Yeah,
just click on damage here and it'll roll?
it should, yes. 4 damage.
That doesn't seem right.
It was a
Is that
D8, right? Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that was right.
He will swing back. As you stab into him with your rapier, he will take the opportunity to, while you're stabbing into him, swing into you and do only 2 damage. You probably flap out of the way before
Damn.
it digs too deep, but it cuts into your side and hucks you a little upwards away with the force of it.
Got a
What's Tori's armor class?
Tori's armor class?
Yeah.
Do you have any armor?
2.
So you take no damage as it hits your side and it pushes you away.
Good
Nice.
call.
Yeah, most people would get tired from cutting down a tree in one swing, so don't feel too bad, I guess.
I'm going to rip your head off.
Oh my.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Killed my friends.
Well, you tried to kill us first, to be fair.
Well, he's going to continue to chase you with a scream at that, as these other two are going to attempt to begin advancing on the rest of you, throwing daggers, and one's just lunging toward you through the brush.
Okay, so they do see the
As
rest
we
of us.
see them-
He's within reach. Can he get stabby stabbed?
Sure.
Are we gonna do any initiative here?
No.
Okay.
Mage,
Yes.
as we see them, do I sense anything from them?
You do. But it's not the same. It feels weird. It's muted.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Is
So
it
he's-
muted? Sorry, is it muted kind of in the same way that Gazelle is kind of muted? Like maybe they've had the drug but not enough of it?
Potentially.
Is it same with Axe Guy, or does he feel normal?
He doesn't feel normal.
Okay. Got it.
He's
Okay.
on PCP. He's raging.
All right. So this guy is lunging towards you through the brush.
Lunging toward who specifically?
Well, way specifically, because he's in the middle of formation. So he leaps up and is going to bring down his daggers towards you, Way, and you're going to thrust up into his chest with your spear.
Hell yeah! Do I have advantage for sneak attack? Because he has no idea I am armed. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
They
I mean,
knew
I'm
you
behind
were
the
coming.
brush.
They
He's
all
coming
know
through
you.
the brush.
They knew you were coming,
Mm.
and they know you're armed. So no
Explains
sneak
why
attack.
Axe Boy's out here.
Wags finger, but you may attack him just fine. Hack and slash, please.
Okay.
2d6.
That is 2 6s, and I'm not bullshitting.
Oh shit! All right, so you have a choice. You can either do double 2 of your die for damage, or you can just do damage without him having any chance to hurt you.
Why would he have a chance to hurt me? But okay.
Hey,
Well,
Well,
if you an option.
can we bend? Can we play some shenanigans here? In that Way's crit can create an opening for me to come up behind this guy and backstab him.
Sure. Way, do your damage first, and then we'll do that. Because I want to see how hurt he gets.
Am I doing regular damage now instead? Or
It's up to you. If you do regular damage, you just roll 1 die. If you roll your 2 die damage, you do 2 dies worth of damage, and he has the opportunity to hurt you. Because you had a full success. It's a
I don't
choice.
like full success. That's kind of dumb.
That sounds-
Yeah, we'll let Lyle
Do it.
have an opportunity here. I don't know what my weapon damage is. It doesn't say.
Your dice,
Your main damage is on your.
your weapon,
Damage dice?
your weapon's flavor.
So
In
it's on
most
the first
cases,
page?
yeah.
It's D10.
Oh. Okay.
Been a
Alright,
while.
it's been like 4 months since we've done combat.
Sure.
Goddamn, a 10. So. Do I have
Okay.
a strength modifier?
I don't think damage.
I don't think you do, but you fucking hurt this motherfucker pretty fucking bad. He is stopped at his tracks as you basically stop him with your spear. And he's like trying to pull the spear out of his chest, while you can, in this time where he's trying to free himself, you can get behind him. And are you just gonna try to stab him?
I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna... while he's got Way's spear dug into the front of him, I'm gonna come up and... Well, let's say I... Well... Hold on, let me take a look at this for a second. So, you can choose to do things. Okay. Yeah, so it says you attack a surprised or defenseless enemy with a melee weapon. So do I need to roll hack and slash first, or can I just roll my backstab? It's the first time I've used it.
Let me have a look-see at it. Hold on. No, you could just deal damage if they're surprised or defenseless. In this case, they are kind of defenseless.
Alright, well then I'm gonna make her go for it. Alright, well.
You get to choose two.
Then I'm going to choose to add 1d6 to my damage.
Alright. So roll your
That'll be my
2d6 then.
first thing. Well, my damage dice is a d8 actually, so 1d8 plus
D6 then.
So the d8, the d6. That is not the d6. I clicked the wrong thing apparently. Can't get a 7 on a d6, so it's 3 plus roll 1d6. You know what? That's fine, I guess. 4 damage.
Oh, actually, Majay, can I retroactively do something because I forgot I had an ability
Yes, please.
that actually works with exactly what we were doing?
No.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
Alright, roll another D6,
Alright.
D4.
Roll 1d4.
Money, big
Oh,
money,
there we
big
go.
money.
Okay, so that's 8,
Alright.
Woo!
8 damage. So,
Way you ram your cross spear into this fucker, bring him down to the ground. Lyle, what do you do?
I'm gonna come up behind him while he's struggling to get the spear out and try and slit his fucking throat.
You stab into his shoulder and then put your blade to his throat and slice and spray of blood directly toward Way.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Bloody.
use my...
Metal.
Now, does this fucker appear dead?
Oh, yes, he stops moving.
Okay, well then I guess it doesn't really matter what my second choice is then. So I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay.
So I was gonna decide if I wanted to try and disengage or cut his armor off, but if he's dead, then neither of those matter.
You killed a guy.
Sure did.
Did kill a guy.
You killed another guy.
Lyle's gonna, like, as the guy collapses, he's gonna, like, wipe the blood off his blade on the shoulder of his cloak before he collapses to the ground. Be like, good job, Way.
Nice. Like that
This
your
third
abilities
time-
came together.
Way's gonna go for a high five. I realize he is too far.
Oh no.
Air 5, let's
Over
go.
the dead body.
I'll Air 5 you.
Air five.
This other guy is heading toward Adam as he's throwing daggers at you as he approaches. What do you do?
Okay. Well, basically, I guess it kind of cuts off. Adam's just did he throw a dagger or is he just kind of brandishing a dagger?
He is brandishing and throwing daggers. Multiple
Okay.
daggers.
Okay.
As you and the people around you.
Gotcha. So Adam just kind of whistles, and so Shere Khan kind of charges in from the side to try and knock him off balance. And can I just go ahead and do a hack and slash with the command, or do I need to defy danger because of the daggers?
Well, let's do a hack and slash.
Okay, so I will just do a hack and slash with the +2 ferocity from Shere Khan attacking.
Okay.
So here's this.
Oh my dear God.
Holy shit. Send him home.
All right, well, do your damage then.
Okay. I don't know if this is
supposed-
gonna bug out, but I was trying to include Merciless with it, so we'll see.
Are you exposing yourself for more damage?
Did that do? Okay, roll TA0. What the fuck? Okay. What was that? Sorry.
Are you exposing yourself to doing more damage?
Sure.
Okay. Add a d6 to that.
Okay. So it did not do the thing I thought it was gonna do. But yeah, so a grand total of 1 damage.
Plus
I'm gonna roll the
D6.
other 2 dice now. Yeah, so plus a d6. Jesus Christ. plus a d4 from Merciless.
Hey, you did 1% better. Never mind.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
You used up all your luck on landing the hit.
Well,
That's still
So he
4
did-
damage.
He didn't do a whole lot, but he is getting kind of attacked, so, you know.
This is
He
the week.
was
Adam
about
Ball
to.
I've ever seen.
In fairness, he was getting ready to flank the
Oh.
Axeman. 5, okay.
you do
I
not
can
manage
use-
to dodge the daggers.
Okay. I will take 1 damage.
As they hit your armor and dent off, some of them gives you a little cut. Still hurts as he's charging you. Shere Khan does not stop his stride as he pushes onward and attempts to veer course and go for the Empress.
Oh.
I like to think that this guy just like stabbed you and Adam grabs his shoulders and just yells at him and does psychic damage.
I am ready for it. I want to see Hotaru fold this man like a folding chair.
Yeah, I kind of want to take a shot and save her, but I feel like she's just going to snap his neck, and I'm here
If
for
you
that.
wish to do so, then you may do so. I encourage you to do so.
So
Alright,
Gazelle's
so
in best
it has
position.
been... Yeah, Gazelle could do a thing too. I have a ranged weapon that I'll probably do, but if Gazelle wants to do a thing, you can.
I believe I do actually have an ability.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh,
Show us what you got.
gonna do?
If he lives, I'll just shoot X guy instead.
I'm gonna be a little hooligan, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna like dig through this dead guy's pockets, see if there's anything useful or interesting.
You're gonna get a spider crab in that pocket.
You know what? If it happens, it happens. I deserve it.
You better remember you have meter.
Just being a little gremlin anyway.
It's only half full. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, so Gazelle's going to kind of get in the way and try to basically parry the attack and try to like use it against him,
Okay.
which is where is it? I keep accidentally closing my fucking sheet. Just move it. Okay, that is this.
Or short.
All right. So what do you do of those options?
That is. I sorry, I need to fucking remember actually what this fucking does. It's been so long.
Get him.
Dodge attack was your precision of footing. You and your opponent each do your damage
Yeah.
minus 1d4. You take the enemy's attack by bringing them out of position and or into danger, taking plus 1 forward / advantage against them.
So, Gazelle is going to take that last one, but can we give that advantage to the Empress, since she's
Okay.
right there, and basically give her an opening.
All right, so you're going to take this attack instead, and you're going to take. You throw him off balance. He just kind of nicks you with his knife.
And it doesn't even actually hit me. I have 1 armor.
Oh no, bro.
And so then Gazelle like kind of like knocks him to the side and like puts him off balance.
The Empress will wind up and
F smash.
Walk up slowly and down smash.
oh,
Oh god.
is that it? Is that how Black Matters?
It's more rock punch.
Uh,
Here we go.
No, I just brought up 3.6. So with 10 is the highest she got that advantage. Alright, so she's gonna do her full damage, and she's gonna put herself into danger to do more damage. So
Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit.
he'll swing. Hold on, let me see. Oh god. Alright. Well, that guy sucks. So he she
Wow.
grabs him by the by the head, and he tries to stab her. It hits her arm and punctures a little, but like just is stopped, and then she just wrenches his head around.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Wow.
And then pushes him over. And then dusts off the bullets.
that should be me, not him.
Yeah, that was good.
It should have been me.
That's a kill.
Damn, princess. Nice.
Okay. Alright. Now, the knight's going again.
Uh-oh.
Tori. He is just fucking assailing you and chasing you and swinging his axe wildly like a madman. Otto. Tori is being chased by this
Yep.
crazy axe man. What do any of the three of you do?
Well,
I'm gonna step in front of Eldon to get a better view, and my arm is going to unfurl into
Ooh.
my gun.
Oh, yeah. Unfurled.
Yes. Here goes.
Shit, here comes the
I
Mega
don't know
Buster.
how to use it yet. I haven't used it in this game yet, so
Mega Buster, Mega Buster. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
how do I attack with it? I think it's just a normal attack.
Would it be
You
the
would
volley?
volley. Yes, because
Yeah,
you shoot.
volley. Okay, hold on. Volley. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You have a clear shot.
Alright. Do your damage, which is your damage thing on your class sheet, your character sheet.
Damage. So just that one. Ooh.
5. That's
Energy travels through your arm and is launched out of your gun hand. It strikes this knight in the side and Cool.
It hits him.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
Ooh.
use that too. And break his armor.
Nice.
So I
You
feel like he needs the
What?
axe still.
Blast a hole in the armor.
It's not
You can't take his axe away from him. It's
I
and
know.
what is he?
his armor is decreased by 1, so he takes more damage than he would have.
Cool.
Okay.
Damn, nice shot.
So, Maja, because there are no actions in this compared to D&D, you just take your turn. If I have multiple abilities that synergize, I basically just take my shot and then I apply those abilities after the fact. Is that how this works?
Basically, pretty much.
Yeah, you
Okay.
basically apply the abilities if they would apply with
apply.
the action you're doing.
Okay. Because I have a few
Yeah, 'cause
things
they all
that
have
can...
triggers, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well then I'm gonna follow up with a shot of my own. I'm gonna do the spirit animal companion thing and command it to fight right now, so I'm gonna send the owl flying toward the mad rampaging axe guy, and that should give me +1 forward on my attack.
Sass advantage.
So I'm gonna click +1 forward on my thing, and then click volley. Is that how this works?
You would roll another die because we're doing advantages instead of just +1.
Okay. So I'm gonna
So
set to
roll
normal.
3 die and take the highest.
And sorry, these are D6.
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh.
I'll take a 2 and a 6.
Okay, so you rolled
Nice.
a 8. Then
Do you have any? Does volley add dex? Yeah, it does.
Volley should add Dex, which brings an 8 up to 10.
okay, so you do your
And
damage.
then, whoops, I don't mean to. Well, there's an 8. Sorry. And what else was I gonna do? There's one other. Command? Command. So when I attack the same target as my owl, I add its ferocity, which is 2 to the damage. So I'm gonna roll my damage,
Okay.
which I just. Is there a way to click on it, or do I just roll manually? I guess
Just
I
click
roll
it.
manually.
If you click the word damage, it rolls it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so +2, that's 8 damage.
Okay.
And if he's still going, I have something that enhances that even further. Is he still going?
Yes, he is still going.
Okay. I'm going to channel some more energy into that and make the strike echo.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, what is your echo damage?
On a +10, it deals your damage, so I think that's just another 8.
Let's roll another D8.
Unless you want me to...
That would be another 8, yes.
Do you want me to roll the d8, or it just does the damage that I do?
No, you roll another d8.
Okay. I interpret that as just what I do, but I will roll another d8.
Oh, there you
Good
go.
lord!
There it goes.
Good
Nice.
lord, what is happening in here?
Poor lumberjack, bro.
Oh. Okay, well, is stopped and battered by these attacks. Tori, he stops his assault and has to stumble backward from being struck so many times. So he's still in front of you. His attack has been paused, but you are still there. What are you doing?
We need to take him alive. Not because I want to see him come back, but because he fucking knows something. He's Morosian.
Alright.
Well,
Gonna do a big play here.
hopefully this prisoner goes as well as Yasuo did. And just have an entourage of prisoners following us around.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen with this guy.
I sure hope Yasuo is okay. I think he's got it under control.
Oh, he's fine.
I haven't seen him for a second.
He's
Let's
probably
see, is he still standing or is he like
He's
is he down?
he's pretty hurt, but he's still standing.
He didn't hear no bell.
He didn't hear no bell.
Okay then. I am going to take him down. I'm going to draw my other rapier. And I'm going to cut his arm off.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh.
Pack a flash, please.
Ooh. Disarm.
Oh my god. Okay.
Nice.
Are you just gonna do your damage, or are you gonna expose yourself and do another d6 of damage?
I don't want to kill him.
So it's up to you.
You just say you don't want to kill him.
It can be non-lethal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take your intent.
Well, I'll expose myself to do more damage just to make sure he goes down.
Okay.
So do I roll damage twice then?
You roll your damage, and then you add a d6.
Okay. And a d6. 5.
Well,
Shitty, but
that
might be
was
down to that.
what you needed, but he's
Look,
gonna.
it's not enough. It's not just Adam.
You swing into his arm and lob it off at the elbow,
Ooh.
but he grabs his axe as he stumbles to the ground and swings at you and cuts you across your chest.
Still got
as
one
he
good arm.
falls back. As he lets out a shout of pain.
Ooh, that got steep.
He stumbles to a knee. He's pretty fucked up looking.
Well,
He
that's
is
mean.
barely conscious, it looks like, but he is not on the ground. But it looks like he could just topple over you, pushed him.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's a success or not.
No, it's his failure. It's your 6.
Dang. Never mind then.
Well,
Yep.
no. If you were doing a thing, that's a failure, which means I get to do the thing. That is the
Okay, then
consequence of doing things.
Do your thing.
I will. From out of the ship, you hear a voice. Brother, you must calm yourself. Your initiation has only begun.
Uh-oh.
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 Oh, who the fuck is that?
Well, I'm gonna flip him around. There we go. As this humanoid figure steps out with one arm on one side, covered by a cloak, and 2 arms on the other side,
No, that's not good.
and a mask over a dark blue cloak, and some armor.
Uh-oh.
Spider crab is grown. He's got too many arms.
He steps forward, grabs onto his defeated compatriot, and shoots him behind him with his one arm. He hits the side of the ship, and it cracks, and he slips to the ground.
Oh fuck.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Tossed him away like he was nothing.
I can take him.
Hold on.
He called him brother. That's just what siblings do.
Oh, wait, no, this is more appropriate. And this figure looks at you with his mask, so you can't see his face. As he gazes over all of you, looking, judging. You can't see his eyes, but you get that feeling. Well, what brings you all here?
Drugs.
Yes, Gazelle, I know.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
How do you know his name?
I know all of your names. We are connected. Well, 3 of us are connected.
Take it you're behind this
Mm.
Oh, I am.
black goo.
Question:
Yes.
if we are connected, do we know his name?
No.
Okay,
Doesn't go both ways, I guess. Goddamn.
You're not.
it's fair.
Your clock is only at 2. You haven't filled that clock yet.
Ooh.
I take it you're also the one that killed our dealer friend.
Hold on. Do you think I'm in control? Do you think this is a matter of control here? We are
I was kind of hoping.
servants. You think this is a thing to be controlled? No, this is a gift. A gift from a being greater than yourselves. A
Tell us a
connection.
little more about this being.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you want me to roll or not, but is this guy, you know, does anything about this guy's attire screaming Morosian?
Oh, absolutely. He's absolutely looks Morosian. His
Oh.
armor is definitely of that style.
Okay.
Looks like he could be like a priest. It was a fucked up priest.
I would
You
recognize
get
that
that
much
kind
at
of
least.
vibe.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if that would be like, if I would get that or if it's obvious to everybody.
I think you would recognize it more as like a Morosian priest, but like a little fucked up. Whereas he just kind of looks like a guy in robes and maybe cultish.
Okay.
Yeah, everything that I've heard about Morose is black armor. This guy's wearing blue armor, so clearly they're not the same.
All right. Well then, Lyle's gonna, turn away from the corpse he was looting. See this guy, throw lumberjack knight with like one fucking arm, and come up and start, name dropping Gazelle and being spooky and shit. And I take it, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies from this guy.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just gonna start by, Lyle's gonna, draw another dagger, holding a knife in each hand, in a defensive stance. Say, what do you want? What is... What... I don't understand what this thing has to do with what you stand to gain from allowing yourself to be subjugated by this can't find the word. Lyle kind of trails off into silence as he can't find
No,
word.
no, child. No, Lyle. This isn't subjugation, it's union. We are joining with it, becoming greater than we were. It knows secrets long forgotten of this world, of its people, the nature of our civilization, of humanity. I know now more now than most would know in their lifetime.
Are you implying that the Morosian king, emperor, whatever his rank is, that he's already joined your union?
He just shrugs. He doesn't know the answer. You can tell he's smiling from the just kind of his body language. Like you get the sense he's smiling at that question.
How do I feel about this guy, Majay?
He's giving you the heebie-jeebies. he still isn't like full on bad danger signals, but it's definitely stronger with him. But he's
Okay.
still like weirdly muted.
All right.
Napano, looking through your owl's eyes, this guy's soul is there's a little bit of a soul there still, but there's definitely not as much of a soul as in the lumberjack guy, who has even less than that.
The
Like
lumber.
he's only missing like a little.
Wait,
Oh.
lumberjack is more consumed than
No, he's less consumed, but he's
He's
still
less-
a little. He's not as bright as you would imagine a human being.
So not empty husks, as far as we can tell.
Right.
about on par with our drug dealer.
Oh, not as bad as that guy. That guy was more just drained.
Well, we can still get some answers out of these guys, but maybe
Oh, you're the goblin. Ah, yes.
I know, gross,
I
right?
think I was told that you can see us, can't you? That's inconvenient, I'm afraid. We might need to do something about you. Well, perhaps we need to do
Sucks
something
for
about your little
you.
owl. Then,
Uh-oh.
you don't know anything about us.
I know that you're a hindrance. He kind of raises his two arms, and you watch as beneath this grate on the ship, you see an arm punch through it, dressed in blue and covered in armor, but it's
Uh-oh.
huge. As this behemoth crawls its way out of the ship.
Oh, no.
Oh Christ!
Oh no.
Holy!
You know what I said earlier?
Yeah. I like where your head's at.
Not
You
crazy.
sure seem to know a lot about us, but we don't know a thing about you. Why don't you
No.
at least tell us your name?
We'll put it on your gravestone, promise.
Fucker. Hold on. Wait, no, he doesn't have he wouldn't have a Zhao name. Fuck!
We wouldn't.
Give him a title.
Zymus. High Priest Zymus.
Zymus.
Zymus? That's a good name.
Hmm.
Alright.
High Priest Zymus. Well, so what? You're the Church of Moros?
No, we're a part of the choir. But we are simply its mouthpieces. We are not of the choir itself. But we are connected. Now,
What is
Hmm?
what is the significance of the red symbol then?
A symbol of connection. That all shall be a part of this grand tree of the choir. You will all be connected.
Trees
One-
suck.
Gazelle heckles.
Mm.
Isn't that right, Barry?
I would not be so quick to deny us, Gazelle. Do you not wish to be with your wife again?
There hasn't been a day gone by I haven't been with my wife.
Ugh.
Oh, poor soul. We could make that connection real instead of something of your mind.
This is maybe an out of character question. But unless Gazelle's wife had consumed the drug, how does he know of her?
I guess you'd
Or
know
does he
of it.
just know all the dead people?
You might know of it through Gazelle's. He taking the drugs.
memories, I would imagine.
Okay. I guess we'll see if he starts invoking other dead people that we know. But
Tori's gonna step this way so that she's a little in the way of Hotaru, so she's sort of blocking the princess, the empress.
Okay.
Why come all the way to this part of the world? Why attack a small kingdom and a tribe of Tengu that have nothing to do with Muros?
Oh, you think there's nothing for us here for the choir? Don't be silly. Don't be ridiculous. Of course there's things here for us. This world is filled with ancient ruins and relics connecting to the distant past. Powers long since lost. The choir, you see, requires assistance, as it cannot make use of the gifts that we humans have.
Isn't that reason enough not to trust them, knowing that they don't have souls?
Oh, but a soul, such a small thing to lose.
No, not really.
A difference of opinion then.
seems like everyone who has a choice has come to regret it and wants out. The ones that we've talked to before you erase them entirely.
Oh, we have done nothing of the sort. If they died of the choir's actions, that is the choir's business. But, as threatening as though my companion here may be, and as an annoyance as your little owl here is in its vision, I have no desire to commit further violence. Our deeds here are concluded. There's no need for further violence.
So then why
Unless,
don't
of
you
course.
just pack up and go back where you came from?
Oh, we'll leave. Of course. But we have other matters to tend to.
Well, make sure you take all your flesh crabs with you.
Flesh crab? Ah, yes, of course. It's the first time you've seen such a thing. How adorable. That such a thing would unsettle you so. And that's all you've seen.
Hey, Majo.
Yeah.
When he talked about not wanting to fight, did I sense a lie?
A little bit. Now, is that intent or desire? You get he wants to kill this fucking owl. Like, pretty bad. He wants to kill Napano. You get that kind of edge to his voice.
Well, I want to kill him back. I'm just kind of like got the bow raised and ready to go if any sudden moves are made.
The behemoth basically hops down from the ship and reaches down with one of its forearms to scoop up the axe knight into one of his arms. Our brother here is early days in the Brotherhood. Oh, but he is quite the sort of tale. You all have met him and killed his friends, I hear. He's quite upset about it. You'll have to pay for that, I'm afraid, at some point. Perhaps not today, though.
To be fair, they started it.
Yes, but you killed them while they were unarmed.
Adam just kind of blinks a couple times. The hell you mean?
He turns his head and looks to Lyle, but says nothing more.
Lyle doesn't say shit back. He does clench his dagger tighter, though.
Tori kind of follows their gaze and puts one and one together. Says nothing.
So I leave it to you. Shall we engage and make you part of the choir? Or shall we split ways for now, until next time?
Lyle's gonna look.
Where can we find this choir
Sorry.
if we want to have words with them?
They are many. And they are always around.
We don't mean we're not interested in talking to puppets like you. Where can we find the choir? The
They are
real
many.
deal.
Oh, they are in the city. You've likely already encountered them. In fact, I know you have, Napano. They are endless, and they are many.
Lyle.
And you are
sorry.
only alive by their mercy.
I would like to take a moment. Lyle's gonna look back toward first the princess, then Eldon for a moment. He's gonna try and assess Eldon's state of mind in the present. Does Eldon look ready to
Eldon-
fight? Does he look like he's gonna pee?
He looks confused and like he's trying to piece together, but he's not trying to be too forward about it. Like this doesn't make sense to him in terms of like what he understands has been a threat so far.
Does Eldon have any questions that maybe he would think of to clarify that we don't, since he knows more about the threat? To clarify whether this is or is not the weird doom that he thinks it is?
Probably isn't going to say it out loud in front of the enemy.
And why it's behaving differently than it did in the past?
Corey's gonna take a step forward.
Okay.
You seem scared.
I would like to discern realities to see,
Scared.
do these things look scared? Or does this look like a winnable fight?
That behemoth is scary, I'll give you that. But scary is trying to have your father murder you. I had a very strong and difficult relationship with my father that got a lot worse recently, and I think it's your fault.
Ooh.
I don't think you're going anywhere. There's not gonna be we're gonna meet up later with the choir. I'm taking you out here.
I see. Tori, was it? Is that right?
That's right.
Well, you'll just have to take it up with your father. I'm afraid, if you truly wish to fight, that you'll be too preoccupied to deal with us.
What's that supposed to mean?
Lyle, Adam, Gazelle, Otto, Napano, and Wei. The corpses behind you. They twitched.
Oh,
What corpses? The
Oh, Jesus.
two hooded
Which
guys?
corpses?
the guys we
Two
just
of the
took
guys,
out.
yeah.
Guys. Their bodies twitch and start to writhe on the ground as their vocal cords begin to erupt in noise as they start to scream.
Oh,
Alright, we need to burn them.
Is this like what we saw in the castle?
Well, yes. And no. One moment while I get the token.
Away.
Did Lyle already ask the question?
You may ask the questions before things get out of hand.
well, I was gonna. I was gonna assess the situation to see if we should fight these guys, but I'm starting to think that the situation has suddenly evolved.
Corey's
Well,
getting pissed.
Let me say.
Everything that
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, out of character, everything that Eldon has said is that if these guys were as invincible as he thinks they are, they would take us out without a thought. The fact that this guy is willing and maybe eager to withdraw makes me agree with Tori that yeah, we should try to take him out because he's not exorbitantly confident. He seems cocky, but if he was assured in his win, he would just take the win.
I am curious as to what Lyle's questions are now that he has 3.
Well,
I definitely encourage what's not as it appears to be, but
well,
you do you.
I will drop that one. What is not as it appears to be.
Didn't Majay get up for a second?
No, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Keep thinking. I'm gonna get up for a second. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Okay. Hmm. I should wait for him to return before I answer.
Yeah.
So these bodies, they're twitching, they're writhing, their muscles are bulging,
And
their
they're
clothes are
screaming.
tearing, their skin is turning red, they are growing in size.
Oh wait, red.
Those sound like metal song lyrics. These bodies. They're twitching, they're writing, they're growing.
Came back.
Okay, the thing that has appeared is not what it appears to be. There's a good question here of like, what is the purpose of their actions here? Like, why are they spreading this drug? Why are they spreading the tendrils of this hive mind out to different people? Well,
Something
to get
seems-
information would be the obvious answer.
Hmm.
Now,
Interesting.
have they gotten useful information? Yes, they have.
Explain why they're ready to fuck off.
They have acquired what they needed from this situation and no longer wish to remain because they've accomplished their objective.
They have all their moles in the city already.
But more
Yeah.
than that. More than that, if they're linked to party members.
Hmm.
Well, they don't have Hotaru or Egi yet, and those are the most powerful
I mean, Sume
officials.
don't have Eggie yet.
I don't think that's what they're after.
Who have they consumed?
A maid and a doctor.
Who was the doctor directly connected to? It was the personal doctor of.
Alright.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What information would he have that would be very
He
bad to get
knows.
out?
That she's half
know.
Oni.
Oh. But how would that help a Paris? Like, I could see it help destabilize the nation.
Well,
but
we have a
parasitic-
very clear example of why in the party, because we had a reaction from the party. It was very explosive at the reveal that Hotaru was Aone.
This is true. Wei was very pissed.
So,
And if
Extrapolate
they already
that.
have moles in the castle, when news like that gets out, they can force an uprising. They can make the Twitter mob. They
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
the bot accounts.
Shit's gonna hit the fan.
So maybe we get a princess traveling companion to join the party after her nation goes tits up.
This party's getting.
Lyle
fucking
wants to see
weird.
her tits go up.
Oh yeah.
okay. So you ready to see what these bodies become?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right.
They were turning red. That's
Well, number one, they grow to be about 4 squares of size.
Oh Jesus.
Oh
Mm,
dear.
Don't like that.
So, and then they become, hold on, if this will work. They become those.
Oh, I don't like the look of that.
Oh.
Their face, their heads, basically, their skin is pulled and taut until revealing the muscle underneath. And you see the veins spreading from onto their backs as their heads kind of become a part of their chest and pushed forward. And they grow in size and size. Their mouths split at the jaw. Their tongues extend into like a barbed needle that writhes around. They become walking hulks of muscle. And they begin to roar and scream at the party.
I wish the paladin class had actual smites.
I'm not crazy about this. Okay, Alright, well...
You hear what the fuck from the forest.
Oh no.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Also,
well.
Yasuo! No!
No, no, Yasuo.
Yasuo got Yasuo.
That reward was only good for so much.
He's all confident in himself for one-shotting a guard. Alright, well,
At least we didn't kill the axe guy.
I guess. But he'll be back later.
You gotta
Okay.
fucking plug it next
You guys
time.
ready to do this?
Well, yeah, with this development, I am assuming that this guy is going to leave these hulks behind while he makes his escape and not attack us.
Yes.
Him and the blue monstrosity are not going to?
He heads to the blue monstrosity, and the blue monstrosity picks him up, and they go, and it looks like the thing is just gonna leap back onto the ship.
You know what?
Alright, well,
As much as I would like to do something about that, I think we've got our own problems.
You
yeah.
can set the ship on fire and then still fight. It's all good. You can do two
Did he take the axe guy?
He did.
Yeah, the behemoth has the axe guy in one of its hands.
Corey's gonna shout after him. Don't you run away! You get back here!
Oh, we'll see each other again soon, I'm sure. Until next time.
Yeet! There they go.
Wee!
What a jerk.
I was like, oh shit.
Damn, they're fast.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, I had to bring out Yasuo. Hold on, because he's not hidden
He
anymore.
runs
Because
through
now,
trees.
now he's having
running.
problems.
He's running.
Runs back to us. Help.
Fuck.
He's over there. This thing is behind him.
I've changed my mind about this whole thing.
All right. So these things, pretty bulky. Don't look like they got a lot of armor though.
Alright. I've got an idea.
Way's gonna look over at Lyle, ride or die.
Ride or die.
Two musics playing over each other.
Alright.
Let's help.
Yeah, so at this time I'm going to reach into my adventuring pack and take out a flask of oil. I'm going to share a look with
Okay.
Way.
I like where this is going.
You like
Kinda
where-
not.
Let's do it. Okay. So I'm going to I'm going to just straight up, throw this flask of oil. I'm going to pull the top off of it and huck it at this one right in Lyle and Way's face.
Okay. That sounds like you're throwing a volley.
Let's do a volley throw then.
Okay. Do your damage and choose one.
Let's see. Let's say I'm gonna
Oh, do you
do.
have more?
I'm gonna take the minus 1d6 damage because
Okay.
the point is not to damage it with the flask of oil. It's to set up what comes next. So I
Okay.
will roll my damage minus. Oh, why is that? Oh, it's because my weapon is a +1. That's right. Is that right?
So,
So that's minus 1d6. So. Okay, thanks. So. 4's still pretty good, right?
the glass hits this exposed skin of this creature and leaves some glass in it. It screeches, mostly out of being pissed. And, well, you know, it's gonna attempt to reach towards you and grab onto you and crush you.
Well. Okay.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm
I
gonna
wish I
scream.
had spells, but I don't. So we're gonna tinderbox this bitch.
All right.
I don't even know what I have to do. I'm so close to it. Do I even have to roll, or can I just light fire and drop it on him? I have a torch. Can I light a torch? Drop it on
Let's
him?
do defy danger, because it seems more like you're just trying to not get yourself lit on fire.
Alright, that's fair. What do
So
I
it's
roll
either
for
your-
that? It says to ask
That'll
you.
be your dex, probably, to get out of danger.
Oh boy, -1.
Oh no.
That is a 4. I think that's a big fat fail.
Add another d6, because this is like you're helping. Get advantage, I'd say. One more d6.
Do I add that to my roll or just replace my...
Or replace your lowest.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could probably
6?
still light the fire, but
Oh. Well,
If
Well,
you guys,
you probably...
he doesn't defy the danger. But does he succeed in
Yeah.
No,
lighting the
but-
fire?
I would say yes. However, you're gonna get a little fire on you and Lyle as well.
Okay.
So both of you will take combined... Oh my god, I rolled high.
Damn.
Scorch us, bro.
Wispy.
6.
Yeah, crispy.
But he will also take that damage.
Does armor protect you from fire?
Says all damage. Sure. Just to be nice.
Yay. So what's the roll?
Can I,
6?
at the end of my action, grab Lyle out of him?
Sure. You pull Lyle away. You kind of both pull to the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, you're doing that.
Thanks, bro.
That works.
Damn, look at that.
So
Oh, you
roll
can-
2d8.
Comboed.
Okay. Roll 2d8.
2d8? Okay.
Yeah, for your healing.
I thought mine was just 1d8.
Well, you did the thing that gets you more d8. Oh, no, it heals you. Never mind. So roll 1d8 and then you both heal.
Oh, nice. Look at
Yep.
that.
So... Yeah, so Lyle, you get 5 HP and I rolled a 7. So I get it. I heal myself more.
That's okay. I'll take it. So I took 5 damage from the fire, so... you know what? I feel like I should have at least 1 damage from all that, so I'll take the 1 damage that my armor would have probably protected me from.
I see. How honorable of you.
I'll get a little singed.
Hey, you were
It's-
holding on to it.
It's attempting to pat out the fire that's on it now. I'm just gonna do the
Thank
fire
you.
thing.
Thank you for saving my ass.
What I do.
That's about fire. So when you guys are like over here, getting away from it, it's like trying to put the fire out on it.
Woo.
It's just waving its arms around.
I was like, what the hell is going on?
And then this one over here is going for
Which one?
the Empress.
Oh, this one.
This one.
I don't see your little
It
circle.
grabs under her with one arm and like shoves her into the ground. It looks like it's gonna try to crush her head with its other arm.
Uh-oh. Save the ass!
What do you do? Anyone around there?
So Adam's just gonna, kind of out of frustration because the big target got away, He's just gonna shout and charge at the monster that just attacked the Empress.
Mm-hmm.
And Shere Khan is going to also kind of like try and sort of gnaw on it from the side. So I'm gonna use I'm gonna take my advantage now.
Okay.
My hold one from earlier.
Sure.
So also I derped after rereading command that the ferocity thing is for damages, not for the actual attack rate.
Okay.
So I need to take off the. Okay, so. Okay, so with strength, so.
It's a 9. That's a mixed success.
Okay, mixed success. Okay, deal your damage and the enemy makes an attack against you. Okay, that's fine. So. Let's get 5. So. Okay, so here's the damage.
Okay.
Here's the merciless. And then +2 from Shere Khan's ferocity. So
Okay.
12 damage.
All right. Then.
And does it have armor?
Yes.
Okay, the spear does have 2 piercing, for what that's worth.
Okay.
Nice.
So you would negate that armor. All right, and it hits you back with, as it's raising its arm to try to crush the Empress's head. It turns you with its eyeless face and backhands you with its arm
Damn.
Ooh.
for 7 damage.
Owie.
Okay, so that's another 3 HP. Okay.
Okay, the Empress is still pinned. Is anyone going to try to do something about that?
I'm
I'll
not.
try and punch it off of her.
Yeah, you do that.
Get him, Otto. Destroy.
Give me a hack and slash.
And slash.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Okay. Are you going to take damage so you can do more damage, Aaron? Or are you just going to do your damage?
I'll take damage.
Okay, so roll your damage die and then add a d6 to it.
I could just do damage twice, because that's 1d6.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Turned
You
out to be
have-
double damage.
Does that thing you did earlier apply here? Crushing blow?
If I do
What?
damage to it, yeah, it can.
You did. Do you want to do that?
Sure. Crushing
You
blow.
break. All right. You reduce their armor. You break the bones that were serving as plating to protect its body.
Question:
Yes.
does it technically count twice because you dealt damage plus dealt damage?
No.
Okay,
Nah.
It's one attack, unfortunately.
fair enough.
The D6 is for the same attack, I think.
Yes.
Otto, you punch into its chest, and it caves in from your force of your blow. It releases the Empress as it holds onto his chest, backing up.
Mhm.
A notable thing you notice is that these things are not healing rapidly.
Oh.
Mm.
So it's different from when Napano and
That's
Tori
better
fought
than-
the doctor. Nice.
Gazelle, Napano, are you going to do anything about this one?
I was gonna breathe fire.
Okay.
That
Will's
sounds
just
like
gonna-
a good idea.
I'm gonna rear back and just fucking breathe fire.
Bleh.
Wait. Is this button?
And to yourself.
Yeah, so it just does the thing. But yes, it is and to myself with this new ability for the new engine, unfortunately.
Majay,
Yeah.
if it's not dead, I'm supposed to take damage.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, honorable.
Oh, Jesus.
As it's backing up, it punches you, Otto, and you just kind of fly back into a tree.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do this for next time.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, my head.
He's getting
He's
that.
Gazelle,
supposed
you
to be
brief
blood
fi-
ill tempered, but he has no blood.
Okay.
What's
Gazelle-
my armor? Jesus. 1. Damn.
So it's 11 damage to you. Alright. Gazelle, you breathe fire at this thing. How do you do that? Are you just like running up to it and breathing into it and
Oh.
stepping towards it?
No, he's just like rearing back and just blowing a stream of fire at it.
He's
It
just
catches a blaze as it starts to screech, and you hear its body begin to pop in certain places from the heat as it stumbles, like swinging its arms, trying to put out the flames. But eventually, it falls and falls to the ground as its body kind of falls apart,
Nice.
unable to like, keep itself together.
Damn.
Fucking barbecued.
Gazelle coughs and he can't breathe fire again for the rest of the scene.
Alright. Pano, Tori. Yasuo is running back. There's another one chasing.
Storm, why don't you make Tori go first? And depending on whether this one's still alive, I'll hit it or go for the Yasuo one.
I'm going to. What am I going to do?
Cry.
Is crying a free action?
Yes.
I'm not gonna cry yet.
Damn you.
Might cry later.
I'm going to run the opposite way. Actually, I'm gonna
Just run away.
run right up to the one that's chasing Yasuo, pass right by him, and
Just
I'm
keep
going
going.
to stab this thing right in. I'm gonna go for both of his eyes with my rapiers.
I don't think they have eyes.
I'm gonna go right for the face.
But face is good.
It's skull then.
It has what?
It has no eyes, but yes, face.
Skull. I.
I'm going
Eye
to.
hole.
I want to use hack and slash, but I want to apply like Viper Strike so that I'm getting the full damage from both of my swords.
Okay.
No,
Ooh.
nice.
Oh my god. Alright.
Nice.
Get him, Tori.
And this.
That's our girl.
Alright, so
Okay.
two.
So you roll your damage die. You can take damage to deal more damage, and then add a d4 on top of that. You want to take damage to deal more damage?
I don't know. These things deal a lot of damage.
I kind of do.
They kind of sting, yes.
Do
Go
it.
for it.
Do
Go
it, you
for it.
coward.
Man. Oh.
Oh no!
Do this one
Oh,
before.
baby.
Well, she ain't no coward. She might not be smart, but she ain't no coward.
And then a d6.
Hey, there
Okay,
you go. That's
okay.
more like it.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Down to 9.
It's in her chest.
You
Oh, God.
stab your rapiers into its face to the holes that you could approximate to eyes, maybe, possibly, but they're kind of vacant. There's a lot of them, too. It's a little unsettling. And then it rears back and swings its fist into your chest to knock you away.
Oh.
and deals 14 damage.
Oh, shit.
Wow, not a good trade.
Not the best, no. But,
I am looking awful right now.
hopefully that'll make Yasuo man up, though, to see him running away and you charge past him
Yeah, come on, Yasuo. Don't be a bitch.
into danger. Alright. Well, I expected you to go for the one that was fighting Wei and Lyle. But I'm gonna go for that one because I feel like I want to spread fire damage around.
I went
Okay.
after the Yasuo one because personal.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Personal. But for practical reasons, I want to spread fire damage around. So before I knock another arrow, since I'm standing right next to Yue, can I have her light my arrow on fire?
Sure.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing then. Have the owl fly in and go ahead and menace the creature to give me a good old advantage on the attack. Roll my 3d6. We'll take a 3 and a 6
For a 9, plus whatever you
plus
stat you have.
2.
So yeah, that's a
That is
total of.
11.
Well, that's 11.
So it should be 11. That should be a hit.
It's a
gonna-
full success, and it's a volley, so you don't. Let's see, volley doing that. I don't remember.
What's the question?
Volley of 10. You do your damage. There's no penalties. Do your full damage.
Higher than 10. Do my damage. Okay. So
Do
hit
your
damage.
Roll your.
And then that's plus 2 for animal ferocity, so 4 damage is the best I can do here.
And then you're adding to the flame, so I'll add another d6 for that. Oh god. Alright. Well,
It's just a fire arrow. It's not like a gas canister or a dragon breath.
it is its entire enlarged torso is ablaze. It's not happy about it, but it's not dead.
Okay. Well, Echoing Strike worked well before. Let's try to do that again. Got a 10. I think that means full success. So, I'll roll another d8. Oh god.
You know
It
what?
really is the same arrow. The ghost arrow comes out and strikes it a second time.
We'll probably need an assist to kill this one.
Okay. It's Eldon's turn. I'm just gonna have Eldon go ahead and go. He's looking between the two. Sees one's already on fire. Sees this one not on fire, and that's just not okay. So he's gonna go ahead and do a thing here.
Fireball.
Go Eldon.
It's a mixed success, so he will choose to not be able to cast it until he prepares again. But he's gonna throw a big ass fireball at it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Our
Go
boy.
ahead, man, the fireball, please.
I don't care about the size of the room. My cast fireball.
I don't care. I wanted this thing to die. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna have it do.
There's our
That's 2
boy.
damage.
Fireball.
It is struck by fire. It stumbles back from the flames as he hucks a ball of flames into its face. He starts to shout back because he's not having a good time because he doesn't like that these things exist. He's having a bad day. It's not a good time.
I mean, we don't like it either, but get your shit together. We're dealing with it.
Yasuo will go, and he will go ahead and turn around, seeing the opening created by Tori and Eldon, and go to stab the shit out of it. But he only gets a mixed success. So he go ahead and do his damage, which is 6, which is enough to, like, he sinks he pulls out that sword you gave him and shoves it into its head, and like twists it and twirls it as it like the body flails, and if its last dying breath, it swings its arm into his chest and hucks him across the field.
Damn.
Yasuo!
He looks like and he's hucked away. But he takes it out as it kind of, the sword is still stuck in its head. It's like tries to grasp it, but its grasp weakens as it just kind of stumbles ablaze onto the ground. All right, Way, Adam, or Lyle. This last one's last one standing. We're basically back around. What do you two want to do? You started
I
this
want
off.
to stab it.
Want to stab it? Want to stab it in its head, in its face?
I want to stab it. Yeah.
How on
Go
fire?
stab it. Oh, your 2d6 for hack and slash.
Damn.
Yeah.
Get 'em.
10.
Fuck, that's a full success.
Actually, maybe more than that if I add my strength. 12.
Okay, all right, fantastic.
Neato.
You have merciless, right?
I don't think
Didn't
so.
you?
No, I
think
have
that-
Merciless.
Oh. Didn't you have a thing to add to your damage? Oh,
I don't know if he does.
okay.
The
Well,
only thing I would have
That's
that could
me.
add to my damage is Might, which is something I don't have because it requires
Okay.
Quest, and that won't always be active. And Smite sucks at this.
I can
Okay.
stab him
So-
too if you want more damage.
you can.
What do you think we're doing?
You want to do your
Stab him.
damage and be safe, or you want to do your damage and take a risk and be hit in return?
It's not a good idea. These
Not
things
a good
are very
idea.
hard.
You say enhance my damage?
Hmm?
You said enhance my damage?
It enhances your damage. It adds a d6 to your damage,
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do more damage.
but you'll take damage in return.
Fine.
Okay. So roll your class damage and then add a d6.
Okay. 8 altogether.
8 altogether. There's
Oh,
our
okay,
guys.
he's setting it up
1d4
for someone
damage.
else. That's what it is.
Okay. You stab your spear into its face, I assume just stabbing into its mouth, perhaps, and just like, wrenching it in there. It's like it starts to gag on the blade. It's pretty fucked up. It looks like it's about to fall over, but it's still gonna like swing one of its fists towards you for 14 damage.
Jesus.
Oh no.
These things are swinging
Oh,
fucking hard.
oh.
I'm glad they don't have a big health pool.
Ooh.
This would be bad.
Oh shit! Okay.
Nope. I tank that hit.
All right. What are you gonna suffer your ability toward? What stat?
I'm gonna go retarded. I'm gonna intelligent.
You're gonna be stunned.
Stunned.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
gonna take a punch to the head.
Okay.
Let's go stupid.
Your shield, you block this with your spear, but it still hits your head a little, and you're shaken.
All right. So
But you don't get hurt.
while Wei is standing there tanking this stunning blow with his spear jammed in this thing's mouth, Lyle is going to run up Wei's back and springboard off of him, and he's going to take his shiny dagger
To the ground.
and he's going to shout, "Don't be a bitch!" while coming down to try and hack the fucking thing's head off, just like he did when he killed the Oni.
When he killed the Oni.
All right, hack and slash.
I fall. This
Oh no!
No.
is gonna be hilarious.
He has advantage for being like above this thing or not?
Wait, are you stairs?
You can
He is stairs
let's
now.
give you advantage
Way is stairs.
because you're getting help from Way. You can have advantage.
All right, I'll try one more time, but
One more die.
whatever happens, happens.
Another D6.
Oh no! Really? I accidentally double-clicked it too. It was all 6.
6.
God damn it!
Okay, well,
I accept my fate.
it catches it. Well, it uses one of its big hands and grabs you by the waist, and it's gonna squeeze.
Owie.
Oh,
Oh.
God!
Holy shit!
So just so
Oh
you
my
know, I'm
He
down.
failed so hard.
I'm down. My guts are coming out of my butt a little bit. Like Lyle is gonna just. I'm gonna scream with my free action, and I'm gonna drop my knife, try and pry its fingers off, and then start to go a little limp. I'm not looking good. Like I'm at -1 health right now.
Why you put fur on my back? Chocolate ice cream.
Wow.
Actually, no, that's even worse. I was at 14 health, so I'm at with my one. Even with my one armor, I'm at -3.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Fuck.
that hurt, by the way.
So you're at 0 then, huh?
I am. Yeah, that's being generous. Yeah, I'm at 0.
All right, roll your. You're gonna have to roll last breath.
Okay.
Ooh.
First time. Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Stop rolling. Just.
uh-oh.
Let's try again. Hold on a fucking second. Why are you rolling so many 6s? Try again.
Yeah, he's rolling.
can't
He's rolling
happen.
a 5 and a 1 for every single.
Oh,
one.
Okay,
no.
no.
Worse.
I think I died.
Okay, may I? I don't think I can. I don't think I can technically do this, but can I? I have this. I don't know if it can really apply here.
Friendship will save us.
That's if it's meant for you.
Yeah, exactly. I can't like,
Lyle,
get him to take the hit.
I have
If-
good news and I have bad news.
Oh my god.
I'm open to.
His ticker's gonna go up.
Would you like the good news or bad news?
You know what? I could use some good news right about now.
The good news is you have a chance to survive, actually.
Oh.
I'm open-minded to that.
The bad news is I will tick your clock up to max, and you will fill your clock.
Oh.
It doesn't seem like I have much choice in this situation.
Well, yeah, it's that or die.
I don't know. Can I lay on hands on him when he falls?
Well, if he chooses to take this option, yes, because he'd still be down. He'll basically still be out of the fight. Unless you heal him. He just won't die.
And do what you gotta do, Mage. I'm not ready to die.
Okay, you're... Okay.
Getting spicy.
You're gonna get a new
Oh.
move. That I
Oh,
will give to you
no.
later because it's late and I need to write it up. Because I didn't know this would happen so soon. But I will give you the move because I already know what it is. I will give you the brief description. You have a new move, my friend. Whenever you discern realities, you get an opportunity to ask the choir what they think.
Oh.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
And if you act on that, you will have advantage. And you will get more benefits. And you will learn things you cannot possibly know.
Neat. We could discuss that later. For now,
We'll discuss it later. For now, maybe your subconscious like, I don't want to fucking die, and then you hear a voice like, we can help you with that.
Ooh.
And then your pain subsides slightly as the beast like almost unconsciously loosens its grip and drops you to the ground.
I give in to the
You, like,
voice.
it's
I don't want to die.
so you fall to the ground, unconscious.
Yes, sir.
This beast is still up, and it just turns its attention to try to pry the spear out of its mouth. It's dying. Who wants to kill this fucking thing?
Please, somebody.
Can I do it?
I'm right next to it. I can attack it.
Go
Destroy,
for it.
auto
Shoot it with the
destroy.
Mega Buster.
Can't
You want
make
me
it.
to shoot it? I can shoot
Use
it.
the hyper beam.
Go for it. You're the chosen one.
Stick it in his mouth, blow his fucking brains out.
8?
Okay, so you have to choose one of those options.
Does Otto have an ammo count?
No.
In this case, it would just be like you can't use their gun for the rest of the scene. Would be penalty for that.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll just do
Okay.
that then.
Okay. So do your damage.
Mute.
Well, you didn't need much. So, how do you blast this thing apart? Just to put a hole in its
right
chest?
in its face.
You run up to the side, you push your hand, opening up into a gun into its face as it trying to claw the spear out. Fire, blow off its fucking head, and it bursts into blood and gore.
Yeah.
And its arms just go limp and fall flat. And away, its weight kind of pushes against you, and you're kind of forced to let it hit the ground. And you're kind of forced to let the spear kind of fall under it and you pull it out.
Big man go boom.
Which you probably do because you're stupefied. But your spear is fine. But it collapses and dies. As you have killed all of these abominations.
Okay, immediately
Well-
I'm giving CPR to our boy.
Yeah.
You can do that.
I'll come over to help.
I'm going to lay on hands, and while doing that, I'm going to do some prayers to see if I detect any evil in him.
Oh, there's some evil in it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Practice dance.
Give him a. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Alright, so Way roll a 1d8 and Aaron roll a 1d4.
Actually, Maji, is this thing he has a disease?
It's complicated.
Is a parasite a disease?
Yeah, I would count that as an affliction. I don't think I could count it as a disease.
Is it the kind of thing that normal or like
Oh, right.
even divine magic would be able to handle though?
Okay, so here's alright.
Parasitic
Okay, here's what happens.
infections are
You
not.
you heal Way, so do your 1d8 and you'll give him that health back. Plus the 3. So roll that first.
Oh, yeah.
Or that's-
three on
are-
those
are
ones?
the-
Okay. You got 9
or
altogether.
move-
So 9 plus 3.
Or you remove this. Okay.
Or what?
Sorry, I'm thinking about that, and I read your thing again. So you rolled a 6 for your healing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so either I'll give you a choice. Either you give him 6 HP, or you remove a tick off his clock.
Is he still alive if I don't give him the HP?
He'll still be alive.
I healed him 3.
Okay. We'll do a takedown on this thing.
Okay.
No new move for Leth.
No new move for Lyle
Yet.
He got out.
for now. But Lyle, you are healed a little bit. You feel this voice spoke to you, and it was very clear. And then you feel a hand touch you, and the voice suddenly becomes muted, and you can't hear it clear anymore. It was a soothing voice, but now it's like someone took it away.
Does Lyle recognize the voice in the same way that Gazelle has it be his dead wife? Is that anyone
Yeah.
Lyle knows?
Ooh.
That's a yes.
It is.
Dun dun
Did I
dun.
detect evil?
Someone you know, Lyle.
Vile wants to know if Way detected evil.
Yes. Did you detect evil?
So
You gotta
much.
be honest, it says so.
You gotta be
Yeah.
honest. It says so.
Is it
Is honest.
I'm gonna go with what you would perceive as evil, because if I could also make an argument for like, well, what's evil really? How do you define evil? It's like,
This
to
DM
you-
is semantics arguing with us right now.
Yeah.
No. As far as you're concerned, there is evil here. There's fucking. This thing is fucking bad.
Gotcha.
Zell's gonna check on the Empress and help her up.
She's okay, stunned, and she takes the hand gladly as you help her up.
Evil.
Adam will go over and help. I don't know if either one of them are knocked down, but he kind of just, if
I
they
think
are, reaches it.
Pretty sure Yasuo was the one who was hit more.
Tori got hit pretty bad too.
Tori has 4 HP left.
Oh dear.
Oh dear God.
Jeez, yeah.
Okay, he's helping them both.
I'm back up to
She
3.
kind of-
That's pretty good.
He kind of stumbled over to check on Yasuo.
I'm down like half my health.
Zell didn't take a
got-
direct hit, so he's only at 16.
I got really lucky.
You sure did.
I'm at full HP, but I'm narrow to charge now.
I got hit for 18.
Yeah, I saw
my,
those D12s, so they're like getting low. It's like, oh shit.
like, my max HP is 16. That thing hit me for 18. So even if I was at full health, that's cool.
God damn.
Jesus.
You got clapped.
Yeah. I am
Yeah, that was
unfortunately was in fact a bitch.
You should have used the crossbows, bro. I told you about the crossbows, bro.
I warned you, dog.
He's trying so hard to do cool things.
Unfortunately,
Right.
didn't pan out that way.
Look at me in the back. I didn't get hit.
His
I can still do
mistake was
damage.
taking away his stairs.
Must be nice. This Tori's coughing up blood.
Do you know do it?
Do you know the way? Not up these stairs. Not up this back.
Okay.
Well, we certainly didn't stop the guys, so I think we have to assume that the parasites are still running rampant in the castle.
Well, we have a way of
Or at least present, yeah.
determining what's a parasite and what isn't. And I think we can figure something out.
Well,
Hotaru can. That's her castle, not mine.
Knowing what we just went through, I'm still in favor of burning the boat.
I would like to. I would like to investigate it. Yeah.
I don't. I wouldn't risk it with any of those like crab hand things.
What if I send a ghost owl in? If that gets killed,
I
it's
could
no
go
big
in.
deal.
It's,
Or auto.
Okay. Well, before you guys think about what you want to do next, because it is 9:15,
Yes.
so we're gonna need to start wrapping it up, because I gotta go to bed.
Okay.
So, we will leave off there. Well, I'm gonna run through the questions for the sake of the recording, and then we'll go from there. All right. Question number 1. Did you discover something new and important about the world of characters?
Yes.
I'd say probably.
Yes.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Did you newly visit or significantly alter a memorable location?
This is pretty
Yeah.
memorable. It's
I don't
a
know about
massive,
that.
massive boat that's been moored in the woods.
You did
It's
visit
not
it.
something you see
We
every time.
visited
We did
it,
visit
but
it.
I would argue it's the home of probably a main antagonist, so therefore it is a significant place.
There you go.
how does Mage feel?
We met
Yeah.
High Priest
Okay with that.
Zemus here,
Okay.
who is, as far as we are aware, the
He's
only
the biggest bad we've seen so far.
the biggest bad we've seen so far. Next to the
Theoretically. Okay, well, if you're gonna give us that one, Mage.
2 yeses. Did
Okay.
you overcome a notable obstacle, enemy, or challenge? I would say yes, because you survived that.
Axe guy.
Okay.
If only barely, but yes.
Yeah, but that's why it's notable. You nearly died, and multiple you almost died.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
One of us.
I'll
Didn't
take
you?
You only get the one shot at death save in this one.
Wiles' light was flashing before his eyes.
Oh boy, how?
It did. Then that's 3. Everyone gets 3 experience.
Yay!
Yay!
Very good.
All
right.
I think I am. I'm level 6.
I did not avoid
Same.
detection
No,
or
Lily Red.
infiltrate. Unfortunately.
Damn, so how are you leveling up so fast?
I just had. I don't know. I'm lucky, I guess. I only got the 3 points. I haven't really gotten.
You
any of
failed
my
twice in
bonds.
this game, so that's 2.
Yes, make sure to add experience for your failures.
Oh, do I get a fucking experience point for that bullshit?
Yes. Only the 1.
I'll take 1. That's
I
fair.
am-
It was like 4 times in a row that you rolled a
That shit
5
was
and a 1.
hilarious.
Like it was the exact same roll each
I've-
time.
Yeah, I failed my death
You get
roll. I
one for
failed
the-
my
I got
attack.
4 after that.
You get one for
So-
the attack and one for the last breath.
So just
So you're
to
gonna
be
give me
fair, by the
2.
way, you did roll advantage
Yes.
wrong, Purple.
Why?
With that, when you got the 2 5+1s in a row, because you rolled hack and slash twice, and your first roll on that second one was a 5, so you should have technically, based on the fact that it was advantage, gotten a 10. Just saying.
You say so.
Oh, yeah, because you're supposed to roll 3d6 and keep the best one.
Yeah. So you rolled
So you would have kept
advantage
2
wrong.
5s.
Well, I'll live with the consequences.
Instead, now
It's
your ass
fine.
is hanging out your ass.
Your ass is
In
hanging
any
out your
case.
ass,
Let's end the recording.
Yeah, sounds
about
good.
that time.
yeah. Bye,
Yay,
YouTube.
bye,
Bye, YouTube. We live somehow.
Bye.
Ooh, yeah.
Bye.
Bye,
That was fun.
YouTube.
God help me, please.